Live
We are live.
Savage Podcast. We're starting off with like an awesome Skeletor to start with.
Well, I got a few things I want to show, but we ain't got to start off with that right now. But
Cav's got some new pickups that I wouldn't mind getting a closer look of, especially those new Elites you got.
Yeah, I was happy to see a Series 81. I didn't get all that I wanted because I was kind of, I don't know.
You dropped like $70, bro. You gotta put a limit somewhere.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's like $70 in toys. That little bitty haul right there.
yeah, I remember when Kevin used to do that every day back in the day. Was it like 2 years ago, or at least a year ago? I don't remember when it was. Yeah, about 2 years ago. It's like every video is like all like $70 worth of figs. I was like, geez. But then that was when you was working about 80, 90 hours a week.
Two jobs.
Usually, yeah, like 3 jobs and then one on the side. You know?
Yep.
So he was able to do that.
What channel is this on, Kevin, so I could share it?
This is the Savage Podcast. The Savage Podcast, yeah. We have Dondi in the chat. What's up, Mr. Dondi?
Hey, Dondi, can you share this link in the Life Anime Gaming chat for me? Jonathan was wanting a heads up when it was ready.
Yeah. Did he want to hop in and chit chat?
Jonathan? I think he's working.
I got you.
Working.
He just wants to participate in the chat while he's working. That's all.
I think I blocked myself out.
Oh.
I need to get something. Yeah, I know, right? I like barricaded myself in here, which probably isn't a bad thing.
I'm gonna get some swag, I guess.
You want me to get you something?
Could you get me some swag?
I'm trying to figure out how I can reach it without knocking half this shit over.
Just knock it over.
I just literally barricaded myself in. So hang on, guys. I did, and like I'm looking around, I'm like, holy shit, I can't even get out. I would literally have to crawl over stuff just to. Yep. All right, hold on.
Mr. Luis in the house. Hola. What's up, brother?
I can't sit directly in front of my camera, so I'm like off to the edge. It's weird. I changed my table.
So I don't have any soda. I'm real healthy. Sorry, y'all can hear all that.
Oh, it's okay. Tell Lisa we say hey.
Lisa, they said hi.
Hello.
No, just Sandman. None of the other guys. Just me. The rest of them is being rude.
Fellow, what is it? Animal Crossing. Neighbor.
Oh yeah. How's her island coming along?
She hasn't played it in a week or so. She's on
I'm very disappointed to hear that.
She's stuck on Luigi right now. Luigi.
Better not neglect those villagers. Don't. Sam's not. My wife's not played in about a week either. Don't feel bad, Lisa.
She says they're assholes. Like the little villagers and stuff. They start talking a lot of shit.
They're pretty needy.
What's up, Sleeping Collectibles? How you doing, brother?
She can only give so much, Kev, between you and then the villagers as well. She can't handle that. It's just too much for one person.
You need a lot of help to stay alive.
All right. Almost
Sleepy Collectibles in the house, huh?
In the collectibles.
Shout out to that guy because he just hit 750 subs in like 3 months.
That is awesome.
He's on fire.
Who was that?
In the chat.
Sleepy Collectibles, Jonathan.
It's Melvin.
Yeah, I just he did a live chat yesterday with one of his homies, and it was I caught the tail end of it, so I probably was in there for like maybe 20 minutes or so. So
I had to work. Cool. I would have been in there with that chat there, Jonathan. I was working though. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that's quite a feat. Congrats.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's on fire. He's been learning the experimental ways of using the algorithm and studying keywords, and he's using the TubeBuddy thing. He's got it down to a science. He's unraveled. He's cracked the algorithm.
Yeah, I've studied.
His editing is on point. His music is on point. I mean, the energy in the videos, he engages his comment section. He's doing everything like perfect. Check mark.
Man, I don't know any of that.
I don't even know how to study the algorithm and shit.
I've studied all that stuff. I just,
I've studied the algorithm and shit.
I've studied all that stuff. I just, I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
He's
We're-
executing it flawlessly.
We're not
He's
time.
excelling. I admire it. I don't have the energy or the. Me 3 years ago, I'd be right there with him doing it, but I just. No, I don't have the same level of. Too many things have
Enthusiasm.
changed on the platform
Yeah.
since when I started versus how it is now. So I'm just stuck under. You're never going to be recommended. You're just in YouTube. You're in YouTube purgatory. You release your content, and it's more of like a personal, just a log for yourself. Really, is all it is.
Yeah.
And a handful of people who give a, you know what.
Well,
Everybody froze. I'm talking.
I got no interest in trying to do all that. I mean, it's just
Some people are good at it, and he's
I'm not
doing
one
it.
of them.
He's got it cracked, and I hope Dondi. I feel Dondi is getting more traction these days since he's been cracking down on his efforts. It looks like he's experiencing some growth. So definitely wish Dondi all the, I know he was supposed to be
That's awesome.
doing video progress as his goal is to open a shop as his end goal, and that's what he's gained with his eBay store. So I hope he'll keep chronologically that journey for us.
Yeah.
But I'll shut up, Kev. You go ahead and take it from here, man.
Yeah, Kev, speak up.
I want to get this channel to 1,000 subs.
We know. You have to do all the work by yourself. Well, we sit back in the background and watch you do all the work. We'll
sit back, just partying.
We'll send you toys. We'll send you toys. Is that motivation enough?
It was motivation for me to put my water down.
Thank you for sending what you sent this week to Dave and I. We're very grateful.
Yeah.
That's very, very kind of you to get those packages out to us with everything going on. So really appreciate you.
I didn't get anything.
Sorry, Brad.
Sorry, Brad.
You missed the vote again. Brad's like, how do I get a motherfucking package around here? What does it take?
What do I need to do?
What do I have to give?
What am I chopping?
He's caught things for all three of us, especially Dave more than anybody. He has funneled things to us so graciously.
Yeah. But he didn't get nothing in return.
But in return, we just invite him to the live stream every now and then.
That's not true. I sent him a package. He just has yet to show it off.
That's true.
I have yet to see a video of it.
It takes me like 5 months to do an unboxing, so
Didn't you get like a NECA and like the only terms was you had to review it? Like you really shouldn't be complaining.
What?
No, him, this guy, not you.
No.
This guy right here. He's like, well, he said, I have to review this because I promised him, it was in our agreement, and I would be reviewing it. So,
well, technically, damn, Harry, why you put us on the spot like that?
Yeah, you get chopped in the throat.
No, it's all good.
Shot.
When you gonna do that video of Dave's box? I'm interested, Brad.
No, we already.
I got all kinds of videos planned, Harry.
Yeah,
just have to tune in to the One Man Toy Show.
They're already loaded up on the hopper.
Already loaded up.
Just debuting.
Hey man, I've been working on stuff all day long, man.
That's awesome.
Behind the scenes, I think I work more behind the scenes than in front of the scenes.
His shit has got to take a long time to edit because it looks like I said, like a cable network produced television show. Like, I expect like a list, like a TV crew list to come up at the end, like who did this, sound guy. And
I was working on and then right in the middle of it, I decided I was working on a new video, and right in the middle of it, I decided to redo my intro for like the 5th time. So. That's what I've been working on like all day long. I've been
look forward to seeing that. Your last one was a good intro.
Yeah, this one's just kind of a variation on that. It's just
like the 80s,
basically making it look more 80s. than it did before. So
Dialed up the 80s-ness a
Yeah.
little bit. I got
I
you.
needed to crank it up a
Fine-tune.
little bit. But it's the first
Mess
time
with the
that I've
treble
done
and
it.
the bass, as they say.
It's the first time. This is like the fifth intro I've done for my channel, and this is like the first one that I actually loved. Like I actually like how it turned out. So I'm happy with how it's coming along. So yeah,
It looks.
Well, let me just say that Brad is very good at what he does. He's a graphic artist by trade, and he will help small YouTubers who want channel art and you want a unique profile picture, something like. You can reach out to Brad and he will work with you. It's way more affordable than you think it would be. So I would highly recommend him as someone who has purchased said art from him.
Yeah.
this is all true. Thank you, Harry.
Yeah,
You need to
buddy.
go back and watch the Ant-Man special effects.
Oh, that was pretty damn cool.
That was still
That
awesome.
was pretty fucking
I
cool, dude.
actually incorporated that into my intro. The
That
new
was
intro. I like
sick,
it so
dude.
much.
That's good.
And then that little wind up thing walking
That was
around and
crazy.
stopping like
Yeah.
that. Like that.
That
I
was
don't know how
crazy.
you did that. That must have took
Yep.
forever to edit that shit.
That was I got it on the third shot. Actually, I got it on the third shot. Third drive.
That's what you claim, but I know you was in there
It's true.
to the second. Just
Damn it.
But yeah, that's on my the last video that's up.
we love you, Brad.
So, but yeah, I've got some stuff planned. My goal seriously my goal this year is to at least put out one video a month. I know that's kind of lame as far as YouTube standards go,
Oh, that's an
that's what I'm gonna
achievable
try
goal,
to
though.
start.
You can
That's where
always.
I'm gonna start with that and then move forward and hopefully put out more, obviously, than one a month.
That's a
So,
respectable goal. I admire
Especially
it.
since what you give people, like what you're giving the viewers with, the most of us are like, we put out the bare minimal editing. You know?
See,
Like me, I just go for that
bare
minimal
minimum.
in-store footage just
And-
to share the stores. But
and that's the beauty of YouTube. Like, people have hugely successful channels doing exactly that. So.
yeah,
It's the
It's just-
consistency of it.
Yeah, it's just more for me. It's a creative challenge to actually
Yeah.
go the distance, I guess. So, and it's just kind of a learning thing too. I try to just today I learned a few new tricks. Reworking that intro. So, but yeah, it's just for really, like you said, Harry. I mean, I'm kind of in YouTube no man's land too, as far as like my channel goes, but. For me, it's kind of like a hobby, but also a creative outlet. You know what I mean? Like it's just another creative avenue that because I've done all kinds of creative stuff over the years. So this is just a new thing for me. So
Right. The joy of it. I got you.
I'm probably
it's
the barest
a-
minimum of all three of y'all.
it's a for
Well,
me
you
it's
didn't even know how to do thumbnails until about a year ago.
It's
exactly.
it's a
He was
fun
just
way
saying
of
he was
doing-
letting the algorithm decide his thumbnails until I told him about the studio app.
Yeah, I had no. I'm sorry, Brad. I didn't mean to cut you off. or anything.
No, that's all right.
But,
That's important. What you're talking about.
But yeah, I didn't know how to do thumbnails until Harry pointed it out. He was like, you can use YouTube Studio. I said, what? You can? And so then I checked it out, and then
It's like,
you just had to
shit,
go in
sperm
there.
whales must have developed this app.
Most have the Leonard sperm whales. Yeah.
If Leonard had like a video editing app would Dave would learn how to edit, I bet you.
Leonard,
yeah.
it would be. Oh my god.
Hey, Leonard is like Mike Kenner for today's standards.
It is.
How
Kenny.
dare you besmirch Kenner that way comparing
Hey, somebody's got to take over for them. Maybe like not the greatest quality back in the 90s.
Kenner, he did not mean that. I'm so sorry.
the Kenner gods were angry that day, my friend.
I'm praying to
Pretty soon, like
the Kenner
tomorrow.
deities that are. I'm at 2 hours south of Cincinnati. I'm in the vicinity of the holy land of Kenner. So
Right.
But anyways, but yeah, I didn't know how to do anything. Only editing I knew how to do that I learned was just pause and play. That was my only editing. That was it, and I still use that to this day. And
and
then
your
finally-
subscribers love you for that because You wouldn't
Yeah.
be on the verge of 1,000 subs if you weren't doing something.
You know, David, there's
Consistent.
I don't
something
know if that has anything to do with it, but I just feel
Fucking
like
David's an icon.
You-
Don't fuck with him too much.
Fucking
government shit
blockbuster
figured out.
video.
oh,
was-
talk art.
I just like that laid back approach you have, David. It kind of reminds me of Nate's videos. You know what I mean? You guys both just kind of
Wow.
sit down in front of the
High
camera
compliment
and just
Yeah,
kind
it
of like
is.
talk about
to be
what you like.
mentioned as
You know what I
Nate
mean?
Simmons.
And you just kind of like go straight through. Just
In the
something you
same
stumble or
category,
whatever.
too.
You don't let it phase you. You just keep going. You know what I mean? So like I can appreciate that. So.
My favorite, I guess I'd say what I take away from David's videos is definitely the information that you get from it. Like there's actual knowledge there. When you're going to show something, that's always very
The
interesting to
tidbits.
come away with something.
There's some juicy nuggets of information that he'll lay on.
And you've got like a whole warehouse full of toys to access that you can like compare or contrast or say, hey, this is kind of like this, and then just bring this out. So
Yeah.
I try my best when it comes to that, especially on my Jurassic World reviews. I always like to compare and contrast to previous figures that we've had in the past, if I have them available to do that. And I think it's very important to differentiate the difference to what today's standard is compared to the yesterday's toys, like from the 90s and 80s and stuff like that. Especially, I think it's always so cool to compare dinosaurs from how they were made from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s and to today's standards. Even though there's a lot of changes, and I guess you could say cheapened a little bit in today's standards, but it's important to know what the quality was back then as compared to is it now, and how much it's changed from the plastic and the rubberized figures from then, and how well it holds up today as compared to what toys hold up, the modern toys that are being put out today, like with companies like through NECA, Mattel, Hasbro, all of them, So I think it's important to know, to give information out, to know that the people that are watching, to know what they're getting into if they want to purchase, and how well, as to why it is the way it is compared to 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So that's why I do that, and that's why I always I know we always clown Leonard and stuff, but I always feel like, even though they're known as the knockoff G.I. Joe, but they're also kind of somewhat moving away from that now, because they've got other licensings that they picked up over the past 3 years or so. Like their first movie line was Kong Skull Island, followed by Rampage, and then Top Gun, and then Jumanji. And now Aliens, Predators, So it's exciting time, because Kenner in the 90s was known as the juggernaut of the movie license,
Right.
I mean, despite that, other companies like Mattel and Hasbro, they had theirs, but nobody pumped out more movie license figures than Kenner did, and that's what Leonard is doing. That's why I was saying, Leonard is kind of like the Kenner of today, modern toys, when it comes to, with the movie license. I'm not talking about quality, because we know, but
it's the underdog coming up.
So, but they've actually improved a lot, compared to what it was 3 to 5 years ago and today. And I know that Kevin just recently picked up the Aliens and Predators, and I know he's going to be doing some reviews, and I would like to, I'm looking forward to his take on it, and I will be eventually doing reviews of my stuff, so you can get both of our perspectives on the quality and what we like about it and whatnot. And so if you feel like this stuff is more geared for kids, which essentially it is, because
Yeah.
if you, it is, you know, now thinking about it,
It all is.
it's funny because I know that a lot of people back in the days were thrown off when Kenner, when they had like the license for RoboCop and Aliens and Predator is an
Mhm.
R-rated movie. Now, history is repeating itself. It's coming
Mhm.
back in full circle again. Lenar's now picking up all the R-rated license, Aliens, Predators, you know, and all that stuff. So who knows? We might see next year. We might see a RoboCop line from them. You know, I mean, you know, what comes around goes around. You know, so.
I would be on
But
board for
anyways,
that.
I think it looks like some people are anxious to see toys. So if any of y'all have anything to show, I would like to start off first if y'all don't mind. You know, Kevin, make me large.
Lodge.
Ant-Man trick.
Ant-Man size me. All right. Okay, so first off, I do want to show off. If you haven't checked it out already, please go check out my mail call video that I did that Kevin sent me. He sent a package with a couple of goodies, and two of the items. One was through a trade, and the item that I have in my hand is originally, I think this is the one that Brad picked up for him, and he sent it in during their trade, and then he had already had an extra one of these already through another fellow YouTuber, CB Hunts, that sent him a package by surprise. So he had an extra one coming to him, and so we had agreed to trade that I would pick up him a Ronda Rousey for this, and so whenever he got this, he was able to get this out to me. So this is the Ultimate Fiend, or not the Ultimate Fiend, Elite 77 Fiend. My bad, excuse me. So the purpose of me getting this was because one, I needed the lantern because I knew that they was eventually going to have an Ultimate Fiend. So I did eventually show this the last stream, I think. But if you haven't seen it, this is the Ultimate Fiend. So as you can tell, it comes with this jacket, interchangeable arms, alternate head sculpt, a title belt, and which I'm going to be doing a review of this as well. So I can't wait to get a closer look at that belt. But as you can see, it does not have the lantern. But, you know, in my opinion, if you're going to make it an Ultimate Edition, and guys, if you want to chime in on this, if you may, but wouldn't you think that you would include everything? So would you feel like if you're going to pay the price point, the $30, or if you get it off of Ringside Collectibles, the $44 price point, wouldn't you want to have the lantern included in this set as well? I mean, wouldn't that make sense? I mean, it is an Ultimate Edition, by the way. So, but anyways, so that's why I got this as well, because I needed the lantern. Even though I probably could have just got the lantern itself, but you know, just to have the whole thing, you know, it's also good as well, so you can do comparisons. You know what's missing and what's not. But anyways, so yeah, that's that. And then Kevin knew I was looking for this one as well to go with my WWE Motu collection, and you know, y'all know that we're huge fans of this line, especially the characters and the wrestlers that they combined with certain characters from Motu and the WWE that kind of fits the mix. But anyways, so he had told me that he goes, if I see two of these out in the wild, I'm going to pick you up one and myself one. And so he actually did. He actually found two out in the wild. So he was nice enough to pick me up and send me the Mr. T WWE Motu. So very grateful for that, Kevin. Super appreciate that, you know. And so all I need now is Jake the Snake. So I'm still on the hunt for him, but I might have to end up resorting to eBay to get him, or Macari, one of the two, whoever's cheaper, I guess. So, but yeah, that's the stuff that Kevin sent me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But if you haven't checked out that video, the mail call video, please do so. It's in my mail call list playlist on my channel. And I did pick up, went to Walmart the other day, and I found this and I finally added the last piece I needed for the Predator collection. And this is the City Hunter. So this was the last one I need for Series 1. So now I have all three of them. I got the Berserker, the Jungle Hunter, and the 12-inch one. And so now just waiting to do reviews on these and waiting for Series 2. Be interesting to see what they put out for Series 2. All right, so the last stuff is my Target pickups the other day. And there's a Target that's actually pretty good. That's like right across the highway from my job. And so it's actually been pretty stocked for the most part. But this set was on sale on the Target app, and I was able to price match it in the store. So this set I've been wanting for a long time. It was $30, so half off is $14.99. And I finally was able to get the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Escape from Nublar set. And the reason why I really wanted this is for two things. This guy, John Hammond, and this banner. Now, the Raptors, I have plenty of Raptors, even though they did paint these to match the movie from the first film. And I already have an Ellie Sattler, so that's just the next one I could use for whatever, or store credit, or whoever wants it, they can have it. But yeah, I mainly got it for John Hammond and the banner. So very excited to have this. This will be reviewed as well on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. And I did pick up a couple of tack packs that came out under the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous banner, and got a Trudon, and also got the retro style paint Gallimimus. And I say retro style paint because of that paint scheme right there. Is the exact paint scheme that the original Kenner Gallimimus, the Series 2 Kenner Jurassic Park Gallimimus, the electronic one. I don't have one eventually because it's pretty expensive. They go about $60 to about $100 loose, give or take, even with or without the tag. And so that's why I got this. And I think the next thing I need to pick up is the Dimorphodon, this little flying thing. It's just another repaint, Even though I told myself that I don't want to pick up any more repaints, but I'm lying to myself when I say that. I know for a fact I'm going to get them.
They look good with that JP1 paint jobs. That's a cool.
Yeah,
that's
it actually does. Yeah, I think that's the whole purpose of that. They're going back.
You should probably army build the Gallimimus, don't you think? Because of the scene from JP1, the open field scene. It was the T-Rex and broad daylight scene. Very famous.
Yeah. So here is the Walmart exclusive battle damaged galley.
Oh, I like the new one so much better. That color pops on that other one. It's not realistic, but it's awesome.
Yeah. So
it's definitely Hollywood up for sure.
So, but yeah, I'll be doing a comparison and all that stuff with all the other galleys that I got. But other than that, that's all I got.
But that's Camp Cretaceous line, that Gallimimus?
Yeah, well, they don't have any galleys. They did in the first season, I think. But I don't think they did, but I think they did. But they got because the movie has been delayed for another year, so they have to have a line to put out. So they just put it out underneath the Camp Cretaceous packaging, just kind of like back in the day when Hasbro released the 3 3/4 5 POA figures. They would have to do re-releases under the Rogue One banner, so you would get like Rey's speeder bike with her in it under the Rogue One banner and stuff. That's just the marketing ploy, what they do just to sell toys. That's why sometimes you get a lot of re-releases under a different banner, just because they're just trying to put that product out. And that's pretty much essentially the same thing. Even though you don't get those actual dinosaurs in the show that they're showing, it's just another for kids to buy, adults to buy for their kids. But that's all I got. So that's my little haul for the week.
Here you go,
Ant-Man
Dave.
shrink him.
Here's a good message for you. If I could show it. There you go.
If you could be a dinosaur, which one would you be and why? There's so many that I could be, and there's so many whys I would want to be that. But honesty, knowing me, I know a lot of people would want to be a T-Rex or a raptor or whatnot. But I want to be
something
this
with
guy.
T. You would want to be him.
I want to be Dimetrodon because one, even though technically it's not a dinosaur, it's not. But
what the fuck is it then? If it's not a dinosaur,
it's a Dimetrodon.
Is it like amphibious or?
No, it's a reptile.
he said it's not a dinosaur.
Not a dinosaur. Now, if you look up Dimetrodon, you'll see why. But anyways, I would want to be this character because the simple fact because laid back, cool, chill, lazy, and no.
It's your spirit dinosaur. That's not.
Your spirit dinosaur is the
That's right.
Dimetrodon.
Wow, bro. Wonder why they never made a Power Ranger after him.
There's a reason why. They had to pick the basic ones.
He'd be like, I'll stay in the base and watch out and make sure that our food is protected, guys.
There you go. There. Does that answer your question?
That was a great Blucher answer, if I say so.
Agree.
I would be Grimlock.
Grimlock?
Yeah, that's a cool one.
That's my answer.
Don't tell me Grimlock ain't a dinosaur now, Dave.
Yes and no.
As long as he
is,
identifies as a dinosaur.
yes,
shit.
Because you got to remember, Transformers is a.
Professor Blockbuster Video in the house here.
You got to remember, Transformers are aliens. They're alien beings from another planet.
That's right.
They have to take after what they can disguise as. That's why they're called Transformers. You watched the movie.
That's right.
Dang it, Harry.
No,
stumped me on that one, didn't you?
To me, there's only one movie that exists, and that's the 8 animated movie. That's it. The others don't exist.
And the Bayverse.
Prime or?
Oh, those are so cringe to watch now. All the Michael Bay Transformers.
I've only seen
the
first
I
one.
don't know what I was smoking when they came out, and I thought they were good. Like,
yeah, I only watched the first one. I refuse to watch any of the other ones.
oh my god, they are so trash. As they went up in number, the quality just went down. Like,
Yeah.
But you got to admit, the Bumblebee movie was actually on point.
I enjoyed Bumblebee. It was
Bumblebee
good.
was all right.
I love the soundtrack of the Bumblebee movie. I loved all the music.
Yeah.
I think they do that on purpose. You know one of the best soundtracks ever is like the
I thought the soundtrack was
original
awesome.
Transformer movie.
I got it on what do I use to stream music? Whatever one of them fucking apps is. I did the Bumblebee soundtrack.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Kev, I would love to find that Transformers the movie soundtrack on vinyl, like an album version.
Oh, the animated one?
Yeah, that's my goal. I've been trying to for the past few years. I've been trying to track down the record of that.
That would be.
Hey, Patriot Prime. He did an interview just recently. I think it was yesterday. He did an interview with that guy. That one that did the main theme song.
Singer?
Yep.
Damn.
I need to check it out though. I have to watch it. Just cause
Patriot Prime is pretty cool too, bro.
Yeah.
I respect that guy. Plus, he's a vet. Vet fucking rule.
He's a
Thank you for your service, Patriot Prime.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
His little kid is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Just a decent human being right there.
Well, does anybody else got anything else to show?
Speaking of, this isn't a dinosaur, but
Oh, Elite Legend is in the chat.
Hector. Hey,
And
Judson's
Judson.
in the house too.
Judson's
Yeah.
in the heat.
We got some swell guys stopping in on a Sunday
Aaron?
afternoon. Okay.
Aaron's in the house too.
Hey, Ron.
I hang out with Aaron when he does his. I think it's The Simpsons. I mean, not Simpsons. The Sims.
Yeah,
Video-
and the Fall Guys, and
Yeah,
he's a streamer.
yeah, he is hard.
I wonder what
Mr.
kind of dinosaur Aaron would be if he could
Elite
choose one.
legend in the house.
Yeah, that's a good question. You can ask the chat. What kind of dinosaur?
Everybody in the chat, post what
Wow.
dinosaur you are, your spirit dinosaur.
Mine's the Metrodon. So if you don't know what that is, look it up.
Hey, Cheeto. I love that chat between Hot Cheeto Fingers and
I was just
Heck.
kidding about Grimlock. I would actually be the garbage disposal from the Flintstones. That's the kind of dinosaur. That's what I would want
That's
to
a
be.
dinosaur? Oh, shit.
I would be
is a-
Denver.
Denver.
Denver, the last dinosaur.
Denver, the last-
would be
Denver,
me.
Did you know-
the last dinosaur.
Did you guys know they brought back Denver the Last Dinosaur?
No, I don't like that
Yeah.
either. They should
Yeah,
never touch that.
he's like
That
all
should have
C-
never been.
Well,
He's
then
all
That's like a
CG.
mummy in
Did it
a
ruin your childhood?
sarcophagus. You leave that alone. You don't mess with that.
He's all CG and everything. They like CG'd it up.
Mm-mm-mm.
They kept the theme song though. It's the same theme song.
Really?
Denver,
Yeah.
the last dinosaur.
They're like, we'll never
Well,
find
at least they
someone high
respected
enough
that
to make
much.
a better theme song than this one.
Yeah, that was a terrible cartoon.
Could you imagine being the jingle guy that
That's
has
fine.
to make that up?
The theme song was good.
Show us some
I'm not gonna-
toys.
It was catchy as
Show
hell.
us some toys, Brad. Ant-Man Brad, and he's got to
I
show
can
us
show
toys.
off some. I've got some of like my vintage stuff out. I was like shooting some B-roll footage of it. Yesterday.
right.
I don't have any of my new pickups or
Let me
anything
zoom
to
in
show
on you.
off, but I did get a couple of good clearance deals though. I actually found that new Rodimus Prime that's hitting stores at one of my Walmarts. It was marked down half off. It was like $15. So I did pick that up earlier this week.
You found that at a Walmart?
Yeah, I just walked in
Sorry.
there, and I was like looking for something else, and there
I
was.
thought that was a vintage toy or something. What the fuck is
No,
that?
not this. Here.
Oh, I was about to say, how you find that at a Walmart? You go back in time or something?
Shit.
The new,
Got that Ecto
the new,
1. Oh wait,
the new,
Ecto 1. I mean
Rodimus
DeLorean.
Prime, that's out right now.
Oh, okay. I'm about
I
to
got
say,
that
you did
one
not
at,
find that at a Walmart. That's clickbait.
Yeah,
No, this I got at this I got from what's his name? M.M. Howard, that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
auctions.
He
and stuff.
he posted this on his Facebook, and he sold this to me for $5. This thing
That's
goes.
cheap, brother.
These things go. These are from the
Beast Wars.
Masters of the Universe line.
Oh, okay.
From back in the day, these were called meteorbs because they transform into these little egg-shaped meteors.
Yeah, those are cool.
And they're kind of rare because they came out toward the end of the line. I remember when these came out, and I loved these things. Thankfully, I got all of them. I think I'm only missing like one now, but this was one of them that I was missing. And these normally go for like $40.
$40.
These average about $40 or $50 each. Loose.
It looks in
loose.
really good shape, too. It
You
looks
know,
really
on card.
clean.
On card, they can go for like 80 to 100 or more than that, So
Like them tiger sharks. You seen them men on card tiger shark figs? How much they go for?
Yeah, those
I
are,
imagine.
you can't
Like
find
300 bones.
Yeah, I don't even. Were those even released in America? Some of that stuff was released in like Mexico or whatever.
I'm sure they were.
But you can always
But,
tell, like with those or like the Dino Saucers,
Mm.
the Dino Saucers line.
Mhm.
Those things you can't even find them on second market. That's how rare they are now. You just can't even
Right.
find
They don't. Those don't go for sale. It's like an organ. You got to be on a donor list.
them. I'm like Noah's
Yeah, I've
Ark
never
with the
seen
toys or what?
Brad, we're losing you, brother. You're choppy.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
El
you're here.
Chambo is in the chat. What's up, Mr. El Chambo? How you doing, buddy?
Tell us some of the dinosaurs that people have called themselves in the chat, Kev.
Okay, let me see. Man, I like everything's a blur. My eyesight's so bad.
That's terrible. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just moving like
Oh, that's
like
the origin Scareglow. Man, I want
looks
that
good,
one.
don't it, Kev? As someone who has the legit one, what do you think of that one? It's a good representation.
No, this is the guys. This is the original.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
I just noticed that.
I just
cape
have
and everything.
I just have the wrong staff in his hand, but that's
Oh.
fine.
Instead of
That
paying
one's a lot of money.
$80 for the original one.
That one's worth a lot of money. That's your original, isn't it?
It sure is, Kev.
Yeah.
Right, straight out of the 80s.
Isn't that crazy that you could hold on to something that valuable?
And I don't know if you guys remember this this guy, the Dragon Walker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool toy.
I don't want to turn it on because it's like super loud.
Yeah.
But you turn on and he would like move forward, and, the little thing would go, and then this part would swing out. I love
That's
this
sick.
thing. But let's see, what else do I got?
I love those
That's
vintage Motu vehicles. Were so cool.
Yeah,
I
man.
got a
I think the Land Shark is still one of my favorites.
box vehicle here. I got the
Laser Bolt
Wow.
in package.
Wow.
It's actually sealed, but the plastic on the front is like all cracked up and everything.
Man, that is a nice piece.
That's so
This
cool
one
to
actually
see it
got
in
at
box
the,
still.
This one I got at a toy store
Oh
That's
wow.
so cool.
over in Dallas. I got it at that Jaden's Toys. Normally that guy's prices are like crazy, but like I don't know why. I guess he was in a good mood or something because I went in there that day and I got that and I got this attack track from him. I think I only paid like $20 for each of these or something like that. Like I thought it was a pretty good deal.
That is
Oh, that's neat.
Box for the attack track here.
That's cool.
A little dusty.
The
Sorry.
vehicles hit different back in
Get a
the
little bit
day.
of artwork there in the back.
It's nice.
And then the actual vehicle itself. I've never even turned this thing on. I don't even know if it works or not, but there it is.
Pretty.
Yeah, this was one of I didn't have all the vehicles back in the day. I only had a few like Land Shark and
Yeah.
a Dragon Blast or the Dragon Walker.
Well, of
and,
course you had the Tiger, right? And
yeah, I had
Panther.
Battle Cat. I definitely had Battle Cat.
You seen that little Panther that's in Walmart right now? He's
Yeah.
felt and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking for that. I haven't seen that yet.
Is it
How much was that, Kevin?
a 15
Oh,
bucks?
that's too much.
15, but it come with the character. It came with a Skeletor and that plush, not plush, the Panther.
Felt
Yeah, that felt stuff. Flocked.
flock. Yep.
Even have to
Funko
be,
changed the term to flock.
That's how powerful they are.
That's how powerful they are, indeed.
That is a nice, and the book and everything.
got the instructions and everything.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
can't believe that guy sold it to me for like $20. It's crazy.
That was pretty cheap, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oops.
Something hit different about getting vehicles in the 80s as a kid, man. They were just a different experience.
Yeah, I always I like this Attack Track, and I always wanted it when I was a kid, but I preferred how Attack Track looked on the cartoon. It looked like a big kind of like tank sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I always, it was in a lot of episodes, and I always thought of it as kind of like, console, like on the dashboard, it had like a little light that would kind of flash when it would talk and everything,
Yeah.
So I always kind of like thought of it in my head as kind of like another character on the show, but I was always kind of disappointed at the toy, when I was a kid. Even though I still wanted it, I never did get it. But I always kind of hoped that they would do one like on the cartoon. But they never
True to
did.
the cartoon, like
I've seen
I hear you.
customs. Someone's made a
Mhm.
custom of it,
Mhm.
but it would be really big because it was pretty huge on the show.
Somebody turned the Scooby Doo van into one.
Yeah, right. But
the vehicle that I really want, that I used to have, that I got for Christmas, from an aunt of mine, is Spydor. That thing was one of my
Yeah.
favorite things as a kid.
that one is
When it
pretty.
when it comes to Motu vintage, that I would like to have back in my collection,
Yeah.
would be the
Mhm.
Spydor. So I'm still on the hunt for one,
That's a
but I
good one.
did pick up.
I had a spy door.
What was it? When the Justice League movie came out, or was it? I don't know if it was from the Batman versus Superman line or the Justice League
What,
line.
that big ass flying thing? Base?
The spider thing that he got, the
Oh.
Walker thing.
Huh.
I got that just because it reminded me of that, so that's my
The Motu
placeholder in my
spider.
collection. So
Yeah, I had that Spydor. I got it at a Comic-Con a couple years ago. But the only thing is, one of the eyeballs, I have both of the eyeballs, but one of the eyeballs keeps falling off because like the little tab that holds it in place is broken.
right. So that's a grail of mine of that I would like to add
But
back
one
eventually.
of the tabs, it has like 2 tabs on it, and that's
That's all I'm asking. Come on.
pretty much all I got, guys. So I'm just kind of playing around with my old vintage stuff here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, bud.
Yeah,
Harry,
I hardly ever show off my vintage stuff here, so thought I'd do that.
what you got for us, Harry?
Nothing to pass. You can see that unboxing I did on what Kev sent me, though. I know you already watched it, Dave.
Yep.
What was that? What was that comment about Motu? I missed it. It flew by there.
Oh,
Someone said Motu is dated or something like that.
Oh, Judd. Yeah, he wants you to send all your old toys to him because they're
Judd.
outdated.
That's
He's helping you out, bud. That's a
that's not gonna happen. I've somehow held on to most of these, like, for the past.
Did anyone
40-some
have
odd
any
years.
of those when they try to reboot He-Man in the 90s and they give him the new look?
the 2000X and all that.
Oh
2000.
god, those were
I have-
horrible.
I love those. I thought they were
I
great.
thought those were shitty.
They were awesome.
The ones that I would like to collect were the late 80s. What was it? The next Motu.
Yeah, it was like futuristic kind of He-Man.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little more futuristic.
Yeah, those
Like
are the ones I'm
89.
talking about.
Oh,
I
the
think
new
it was
adventures of He-Man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
agree
was
with
some-
you there.
Yeah,
I
New
agree with you
Adventures.
there, Harry.
Those are garbage. I hated those.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Harry. I thought you were talking about the 2000X stuff. But
No,
yeah.
those are all right. Those are okay. They're savage.
Yeah,
looking.
the,
They're barbaric looking.
Yeah, I never could get into that. And by the time that show came out, I was like on the way out as far as toys go. I kind of stopped collecting then. That was
Justin
kind of like
Crump.
late 80s.
Just
Kronk's in there. Luke's.
Justin's in the house.
Yeah, I agree, Justin.
Tell us a cool, interesting fact about Justin Kronk as a collector, David.
What else is that called?
He's helping us out here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I wish
Harry?
I wish
I
I
said,
had
give us
that.
an interesting fact on Justin Kronk.
Oh, who, me or Kevin?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you ask Justin himself? He'd be more than happy to tell you in the chat.
Make him get
Justin,
on.
give us some interesting facts about yourself.
Is he a dinosaur or is he something else?
Justin, what's your
Mhm.
favorite dinosaur, and what would your spirit dinosaur be? And why? But anyways,
I'll
back
take
to your question, Harry. Yeah, Justin's done very well with his collection so far. He's always keeping me up to date with it, because we live in the same area, so we're not too far from each other. He's basically just mainly focusing on his vintage turtle collection. He's really gotten into the new thing that he's gotten into is the Super 7 turtles. So that's another thing that
are based on the cartoon, right?
The ones that are based on the actual Playmates toys.
Yeah,
they're
toy
based
line.
on the toys.
Yeah. So
Whereas NECAs are
Yeah,
based on the cartoon.
Oh,
yes.
That's the difference between those
Those are
two
awesome.
high-end.
Yeah. Am I breaking up, guys?
I've seen someone posted, I think it was Paul Hughes posted a picture on the
bit.
Instagram. It was the Super 7 Mutagen Man, and it looked really cool.
Yeah. He's got one of those too as well. So yeah, it's nice.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off here and try to come back in.
All right, bud.
Oh shit.
See you on the flip side.
So
I
guess
have a space, Dave, to answer you. I'm anxiously waiting for Hollywood. I got a space right here for my Hollywood Hogan. And I can't wait to get them. I'm eventually have to get Hall and Nash. I want them, and I wonder if they'll get the ultimate
treatment.
Right there.
treatment too.
Over. Don't open it. Just put it over in front.
Justin did answer the question that his spirit dinosaur would be Ankylosaurus.
It's a very uncommon name.
And
The good old Ankylosaurus right here. That's what he wants.
He'd be hanging in the back with the dinosaur that you want to be too.
man, I wonder what they taste like to barbecue them.
2 peas in a pod, those two species right there. 2 homies.
right.
But
That's Denton boys for you in dinosaur form.
Yep. Demetri John hanging out with the Ankylosaurus.
DFW source.
Sir.
Brad's back.
Harry, what would your spirit dinosaur be?
Probably one of the big ones, the Brachiosaurus or the Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Is there a third one that has a long neck besides those two? I can't remember.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, dude. Those are just the common ones that people know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Kev,
yeah.
I'd love to see the Predator that you bought up close.
Yeah, Justin's been trying to find the Kenner clan leader card for me.
You're a new Predator, Kev. I'd love to see you take him out and show him to us.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Or are you saving that for a review?
Nah. I don't.
He's like, nah, fuck all that.
Yeah. Hey, trying all about that noise.
Imagine if Leonard did Dutch and the Space Marine in
They,
70.
they're just gonna keep going up. Lenard's gonna be the company of the future.
They're going to be the ones that eventually take over NECA.
Uh huh.
Take over.
Yeah. That's it.
As a matter of fact,
I'm not all emo.
You give me the wrong one, dear.
What? That looks good. What's wrong with it?
Caffeine free.
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
I get caffeine-free Diet Coke. I ain't about that life. Oh, look. That's a sweet Robin.
Brad, I think Uber was asking you a question. I don't know. I must have missed it if you had answered. But how many DC superpowers you got in your collection?
I have 4. That's all.
4. Oh,
Four.
the ones that you just showed us, huh?
That are in
I got 2. I got 2 other ones here I haven't showed off yet. Yeah, that's about it. Now I do have the Mattel did some like new like homages to those like 6-inch versions of those a few years back, and I got some of those. I think I got all of them except for the Riddler, maybe.
I almost got those, but I just ended up passing up on them.
Yeah, I found these. I randomly found these superpowers at Second and Charles, my local Second and Charles, one day. A few years ago, probably about, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that now. But they were like only like $30 each. Like I was kind of like, wow, that seems cheap. So I just went ahead and grabbed them. I mean, I normally don't collect stuff, like carded vintage stuff like that. But when you kind of run across stuff like that, that's like super, super affordable. It's like, why not?
Yeah, you got to snatch them up while you can.
Because I mean, I've seen just one of those go for almost $100. So, But yeah, I got Batman, I got Robin, I got Joker, and I got Penguin. Those are the 4 that I have.
That's awesome.
To fully answer his question, and they're all carded. I need to get I have a protector for the other ones, but I need to get a protector for this one. Figure protector or whatever. It's just in the plastic right now. There's the Second and Charles sticker.
Hell yeah.
You can see the price for that. That was what I paid.
I think the closest Second and Charles to me is like 4 hours away, I think. And I think Kevin's been there.
Yeah,
I have one like it's
like
literally.
me.
Yeah, I have one like literally like 5 minutes from me. It's like right down the street.
I live in it.
I mean, it's like I go there like probably once a week, but it's like I said, I found those like probably 4 years ago, and I've never seen anything like that since. You know what I mean? So it's like very hit and miss. Very hit and miss.
Remember this guy, Harry?
City Hunter. Oh, I sent you that one.
Yes, sir. Still have them displayed on my Kenner shelf next to Kenner Predator.
I'm surprised you don't have a NECA show.
I do. Eventually, I'm working on that. So that's why I was trying to do all this rearranging.
Hey, this isn't bad.
What is that? Corona?
Seltzer.
Is it
Hard
holy water?
seltzer.
Oh, hard
It's
seltzer.
it's keto friendly, no sugar.
Is it good?
Do
Yeah, it's okay.
you want to cook any of these tonight or not?
If it wasn't good, I don't think Harry would be drinking it.
Whatever. You,
It's a good one. I would tell you if I was lying.
I believe you.
Hey, what's that, Brad?
This is one of the 2000X He-Man releases.
That's the one you do like.
Mm-hmm.
They look cool.
The show that came out, the cartoon was like amazing. I highly recommend the cartoon. It was really.
What was so good about it?
Well,
Yeah, I have it. I have that on DVD. I got the DVD set.
Essentially, was great, Harry, because they kind of like did a lot of homages to the old cartoon. But everything was a little bit more serious, and it wasn't so like kid friendly, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
For instance, like Orko was he was still goofy, but he wasn't as annoying, and like Cringer like didn't talk. He actually was just kind of like an animal, like a pet. You know what I mean? Like for Prince Adam and stuff like that. Little small things. And they even incorporated a lot of the stories from the original mini comics into the show, into the plots and
into the lore.
Yeah, it like basically like the history of like Skeletor and Keldor and his relation to like King Randor and all that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Really, really cool stuff. And this
I love that show that you're talking
that
about.
does look cool though. I will say.
This one's got that back metalized armor there. Unfortunately, it's supposed to talk, but the
batteries died.
Little button on the side here. A battery pack right here. I guess I could replace the batteries, but I think he says like I think he says like I have the power or something like that. But
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, it was a good line. I like the toys. A lot of people don't like these toys, but I really enjoyed them.
I like the show.
Yeah, the show was really good. Mike Young was the director or producer or whatever.
It was a good show.
Yeah, I highly recommend.
Yeah, I
it.
remember the,
So who's been watching WandaVision?
Not me.
Me either.
I watched the first episode. It was pretty strange.
I'm loving it.
Kevin Feige, the guy that runs the MCU for Disney, he says that Marvel fans are gonna appreciate the payoff or the slow
Yeah.
build
that's-
up to what they're gonna do. So they said the first few episodes are gonna be very slow, and it was intended that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Even in this newest episode, things are starting to unravel.
There are rumors that Viggo Mortensen is gonna portray Magneto in that universe.
that'd be
Oh,
cool.
really?
He is such a stellar actor. I love
He
Viggo.
is that would I would
God, he can play any fucking role, man. He's amazing.
I would agree to that casting. He's awesome.
He would be an awesome Magneto, man.
Yeah.
You don't like Fassbender?
I'm not saying I don't like Fassbender. I'm
Yeah,
just saying in
I'm
this
saying-
universe,
I'm saying it.
Viggo Mortensen would be a superior choice. Fassbender did what he was paid to do. You know, he played a great 70s era Magneto. And, you know, that universe is no more now. I think they approached Patrick Stewart to do Xavier, and he's declined them again and again.
Oh wow.
They keep throwing more money at that old dude to be Xavier.
I mean,
It's not like it's a physically intensive role or anything. He literally just sits in the
he's
bloody
playing a
chair.
That's
Yeah.
mean.
I really hope that they.
He's got to look like he's having a hard time up there, like. "Argh."
Believe me, I am.
I really do hope, as far as the X-Men goes, that they kind of like do all new casting. You know, they don't kind of.
They need to. There shouldn't be even Jackman. As
Yeah.
tempting as it is, I think Hughes' time with that role, it ended perfectly with Logan, and it should
Yeah.
not be changed.
Yeah, that was a great ending for that character, and I mean, honestly, me personally, I'm just kind of tired of seeing Hugh Jackman play that role. I mean, it's been like over 20 years now or something like that. So
Greater than
I'm ready
20 years. Yep.
I'm ready to
Greater
see
than
someone.
20 years.
I'm ready to see someone new in that role. You know.
Yep, since 2000.
The only one who can spill over is Ryan Reynolds at Deadpool,
Yeah.
of course. That only makes sense.
You know the coolest thing about these 2000 X He-Man figures, like I just recently found out about this, that the sword actually articulates, like the little
Mhm.
thing, the prongs like actually spread out. It's kind of hard
That's
to see,
cool, right?
but like
It's a cool looking sword. I dig it.
I literally just found this out like days ago. Like I had no idea. I was watching someone's video on this, and like because for all my other swords are just flat like this, and then all
And you
of a
never
sudden-
thought to fiddle with it yourself, but sure enough, you've seen it.
Something,
No,
something
I mean, well, I mean, back then, there wasn't any toy videos right there. At least nothing I was
Mhm.
aware of. So, but yeah, I had no clue that these actually like articulate,
No,
and fold out.
The
I thought that was
pioneers of
so
the
cool.
toy YouTube scene were definitely Glenn Webb, and who else would you put in that category of like legendary toy content creators?
That's pretty much it.
Glenn
Yeah,
Webb,
but I
like
mean,
in
but
a
when did those-
category on his own, pretty much.
When did those guys start though? Didn't they all start around like 2008 or something like that? Though?
10-ish,
Yeah. So I mean, these came out in like 2000. So I mean,
right?
I think the only thing on YouTube back then was like cat videos. You know what I
Who
mean?
was that
So-
guy that used to have a show on? Was it A&E? It was called the Toy Hunter or something like that. And he
Yeah,
sold
that's Jordan.
somebody a prototype Boba Fett for like $60,000 or something.
Yeah.
And then he went back and sold them.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He got some kind of deal with. one of the other big channels, like some internal job deal, and he took it.
So he stopped doing on-camera stuff.
Yeah, completely.
He was a scalper at the finest definition.
Yeah, he knew what he had to do, and he
He's
hustled.
like, he had those little honey holes, like people that just had tons of stock. And he would just go down there and lowball them and then flip it for thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, he did do that. I mean,
And he was proud as fuck about it. He was like, I'm great at this. Fuck you.
wait
He's
a
like,
minute.
I paid $1,000 for this G.I. Joe helicopter. I just sold it for $30,000.
I wanted like everything he'd find, like that big old Battle Cat kids ride.
Yeah.
He was something. He was a character.
Anybody remember the Toy Biz Batmobile from the '89 line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Michael Keaton one you were gonna send me. Oh yeah. I still want that one. It comes with like that shield thing that you put over it.
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't remember where I put it. So
The McDonald's toy.
I have
cover.
the Val Kilmer Batmobile, but I need that one.
I need it too, Kevin.
And
You
I
can
want
make a bunt cake, Dave,
Bruce
with
Wayne
the
banner, that 1990s.
with the armor. You could use that as a bunt cake.
You use that as a cake pan. Is that what you
Yeah,
do?
you can.
use
You
it
really
as a cake
could.
pan?
Batmobile cake pan.
That'd be awesome, man.
Batmobile cake.
Have Lean make you that for your birthday.
Hey, I need that. I need that piece.
Yeah, I had it in my hand. I had no idea
Is
what
that
it was.
the
at first.
neutrinos car?
I wish.
That's that Space
Are we
Jam.
still?
Space Jam.
Are we still on here?
They have a new Space Jam I saw.
Yeah, we're still on here, Brad. Are you still on here?
Don't get me started on Space Jam. Ugh.
Is this all like a
They have a new
fictitious
Space Jam.
reality? None of this is actually happening.
Show,
In my world, Space Jam didn't happen. I'm sorry to be negative, guys. I just like
What
Negative
about
Nancy.
LeBron? Doesn't LeBron have a Space Jam?
Yeah.
yeah, that sequel. I think it's him, right?
I'll probably just sit that one out.
Oh yeah. So, what y'all been up to? Working?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Trying to think of something else I can show off here.
Did anybody check out that Kong Godzilla trailer today? Dropped today. I didn't
need
because
to.
I
haven't
don't-
yet.
I
I don't want to watch it because I don't want to be spoiled.
Oh, you don't even want to watch the trailer?
I want to
Nope.
see it. I didn't see the trailer, but I saw the poster, I guess.
Gonna
Yeah,
be good,
yeah.
boys.
A buddy of mine said that that there is a clip in there that it's like a split second that you will see an image of something, but if you know your Godzilla lore, you would know what it was. And I told him, I said, dude, I'm not watching that trailer. I just want to watch
Easter
the
egg?
movie.
It's the
There
real
you go.
villain of the movie.
Then he was like, well, that's understandable. You know, it does have a couple of spoilerly points to it. And I was like, see, that's why I didn't want to watch it. 'Cause I don't want to
I
be
still
spoiled. I
need to
wanna be
see the Godzilla movie that it's based from. That Godzilla, the one with 11. I haven't seen that yet.
surprised. Oh, the King of Monsters? You should.
Yeah. I love Skull Island, and I've seen it multiple times. But I've not yet watched the King of Monsters with 11 in it.
Doesn't that have 11
Oh.
ranked on Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was
You haven't
that's
seen it
really
yet, Kevin?
I need to watch it.
I think the one of the biggest critiques, and I don't even know if it's a bad critique, is there's so much more monster time than there is live action.
Right.
Well-
Some people crave that, though. They wanted more Monster Time.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm saying. It wasn't necessarily negative.
See,
Mhm.
the thing was, the first film, everybody bitched that there was hardly any monster time, and now everybody's bitching that there's
You
too
talking
much
about the one
monster
that had
time.
Kick-Ass in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That counts as this Godzilla? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
this
a sequel to it.
has he been rebooted again with
No,
King of
this
Monsters?
is-
no, because see, the King of Monsters takes 5 years after the original film.
So this is the sequel of the one with Kick-Ass.
Yes.
I never knew that. I thought they rebooted it again. Another clean slate.
No.
No, it's all part of Warner Brothers MonsterVerse.
Monster.
That we all
Skull
know how well
Island.
the Mummy went with Cruise.
The Dark
What a
Universe.
fucking flop.
Yeah. The Dark Universe.
It lasted about 5 minutes.
Stupid Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you there, Harry. Stupid Tom
He's
Cruise.
a fucking nutcase, man.
He is.
Aw, he's misunderstood.
Short little bastard.
Yeah, he may be a living empowered god, with his religion, but shoot, that sounds cool, right?
No, I've seen the Godzilla with Kick-Ass, and I liked it. I thought it was very intelligent. It was long, but it really set a really cool atmosphere. Like, you felt like city was really in peril and stuff. It really set the stage. I enjoyed that.
Plus, it was like, I thought it was super ballsy of them to like introduce Bryan Cranston as like the main character, and then kill him off half like 30 minutes in.
That was in the height of Breaking Bad. He was already the most popular man on television.
I couldn't believe they did that. Like, that blew me away. And
ballsy for sure. Is the right
anything term. Like any kind of movie, these days, if a movie can surprise me, like, that's like you're halfway there to like.
That's worth the price of admission alone for you.
Absolutely, Harry. I'm like, and that movie that completely surprised me. You know what I mean? So, and you're right. That was at the height of his popularity. So,
Kick-Ass really changed too as an actor in that film, like portraying him in that light.
That they did that, but I thought it was
I thought that young man. I haven't seen him do anything in a while. The guy that was. What's he doing?
Oh, is it Aaron Johnson? I think that's his name.
I don't know what his name is. I just call him the guy from Kick-Ass.
Yeah, he did.
He was Quicksilver one time, and then they shot him.
I've been waiting for a third film, but there's no third film being made.
That first one was violent, man. The way they killed Nick Cage. In Kick-Ass 1, the part where Nick Cage was killed, that shit was violent.
Yeah. And then the second one's got Colonel Stars and Stripes.
That was bloody. Yeah, that was a bloody movie.
Yeah.
And Mother Russia.
Yeah, that I always thought that was, Nicolas Cage's, performance in that Kick-Ass movie.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest actor these days.
He's
but
not.
Like, that was, to me, it was his choice.
He did phenomenal with that role.
His choices in playing that role was like amazing. Yeah. It was like so good. It was so good.
It was a ballsy move by the casting director to get him for that and him not fuck it up.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, I thought
because he's like the same guy in every movie. Nick Cage is one of those actors where he's the same fucking dude in every movie.
Yeah, but like for him,
kind of like Matthew McConaughey is the same motherfucker in every movie he makes.
Yeah. But for him to basically do a Adam West impression for the entire movie, like, I thought that was like phenomenal. I was like, holy cow, this is hilarious.
He had to shoot his daughter with the Kevlar for her to get used to.
It was a good movie. That first Kick-Ass is a really good.
That's a good movie, man. It's a good fucking movie.
It's really
it'll captivate you.
Let's watch it after this.
You haven't seen it, Kevin?
It's been so
watch
long.
party.
You might as well, like, watching it for the first time. You've forgotten it. I got you.
I like both of them.
It's worth a revisit, bro. It's worth a revisit.
I think a very unique villain is Mother Effer.
Oh yeah, McLovin.
McLovin.
The motherfucker.
You'll always be known as McLovin.
That's it. I told her what time it was. Man, it's 2:13.
I can't believe how old Superbad is now.
Yeah, what is it?
Is it?
Like, isn't it like over 10 years old?
It's more than 10 years, bro.
Yeah, I said, isn't it like? Didn't it like come out in 2008 or something like that?
Like older than that.
2007.
Like 2006.
2007. 2007.
It's old, bro. I was already old when it came out, and now, shit.
My favorite comedy from that era. Well, I guess it would have been like I forget when it came out exactly, but it was Tropic Thunder. I love that movie. That
Oh
movie's so
yeah, I love
Moody
that's a
Movies.
guilty pleasure movie.
As far
buddy.
as modern
Oh.
comedies, that's probably my favorite
Yes,
one. Because I don't really like a lot of new comedies, like a lot of
Tropic
the new.
Thunder is
But Tropic Thunder is really, and it
that's
even like
very low intelligence. You're just gonna laugh the whole time. Like,
it even.
don't
Well, I
make
mean,
no sense.
that's the thing. It can be dumb, but it's like really smart too sometimes. But
It's
like
smart dumb.
that movie breaks so many rules for me though, because I normally
Yes.
don't really like Tom Cruise, and I normally
All
don't
right.
like Matthew
Oh,
McConaughey.
I know. I hate Tom Cruise, but he was stellar in his role,
Tom
playing
Cruise,
himself.
that's like
He played
his best
himself in that
performance.
movie, pretty much.
That's his best performance in my opinion. Like I
That's
loved
who
him
he
in
really is. That character in that movie.
that.
Aren't y'all excited for Top Gun 2?
Nope.
Yeah.
So
You know.
Couldn't give a fuck about that movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I never really cared for the first movie.
The
so.
first one was so like I didn't get where everyone's so crazy over that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Euro Trip. That was a good. I liked Euro Trip. That was funny.
That's a funny one. And then regular road trip with your boy from
DJ
MTV.
Qualms.
I've been watching season 3 of Disenchantment, Brad.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about it.
I'm
It's
pretty.
really, I'm
I'm
liking
almost
this.
to the end already. I'm really enjoying the season. Just like every season, it just gets better and better. Like
I'm probably where you are, Harry. I think I have like 4 episodes left or something like that, maybe.
yeah, that's where about I am. Like it's hard to not watch more back to back. You know.
Have you seen the episode where they were on the boat? Like they took the
Yes.
boat ride.
Yes. You go down there
That
and
was
I like big boats and I cannot lie. The manual.
that was
whatever.
probably my favorite episode so far. Like I really.
That was
it
a good
just such
episode. That's exactly where we stopped. Is after
It was
that
such
one.
a weird episode. Like there was just such a kind of this sort of like they even say
It
it
may
in
be the
episode.
one after that one we stopped because they've been in the castle for a while and they're trying to undo.
Right.
So yeah, that's such a good season. You need
It's
to
a
check
really-
it out, Kevin.
It's a strong season. It's really better. I think better than last. year.
Elfo is on fire this season,
Elfo is
dude. He's
really-
like getting.
He's really
Lucy's
cracking
like taking the back role in this one. Like Lucy, very little Lucy.
Yeah.
Whereas Lucy was more prominent in 2, and Elfo was in the backseat. Now Elfo's getting all the shine. And then Bean, more development on Bean. Like she's evolving as a character. Good show. Fucking awesome show.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they've done more
Those
character
characters are so awesome.
development in this season. So
Would you buy
Yeah.
toys on
Especially
that?
what
Would
they're
you buy
doing with the
Funko
King right
Pops
now.
of this?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
well, I have
The
some
King
of
is
the Funko
hilarious.
Pops, but I
You
would
already
love,
have some pops from
Yeah, I would love figures though. If they made figures of Disenchantment, I would totally.
if they
buy
made
those.
figures. Who Funko would make them, or who would you have? make them?
I guess probably Funko would. I mean, I can't think of anyone else that makes.
Whoever's making those Sonic figures.
Maybe Jazzwares, they do that kind of stuff.
Jazzwares
sometimes.
would probably do them.
Jazzwares would probably do a good job.
McFarlane maybe, or McFarlane no.
I don't know about. I don't know. I just don't think they would do it with what they're doing right now.
Jazzwares
Really
more
fit in.
likely.
Leonard.
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 Hey, I love
With
those new,
Disenchantment.
those new Predator figures are awesome. I mean, they do a good job, probably.
Yeah, they did a good job on the Predator and Alien. I mean, color choices were pretty out there.
Mhm.
But
But you know what's weird is they got so bizarre with the colors on the aliens, but these
Mhm.
Predators are pretty much spot on. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess I'm glad they didn't go nuts on the colors.
Well, here's my takeaways from the line. The price point and the fact that it is targeted to collectors and children alike. Some kid is going to get a Predator in the shopping cart and he's going to want to find out what that's from. It's going to make him research the Predator movies.
Yeah.
So it is introducing these characters that we know for our whole lives and love. It's going to bring a new generation to the Alien and Predator. So on that end, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Diamond Select. Yeah, that'd be a good company.
Yeah, Diamond Select would do a great job with disenchantment figures.
I haven't bought nothing
Um,
Diamond Select in so long.
That figure right there, David, is $10, right?
That's right.
$10, brother.
$10, man. That I mean, it really does
$10.
feel. It really does feel
Get
like a
it.
Marvel Legend when you hold it in your
Yeah,
hand
you
and
get the
pose
big
it.
old box.
It does.
I mean,
It's comparable to a Marvel Legend in my opinion.
you can't tell me this packaging does not remind you of Kenner when you pick it up.
And
That
that's
It
Kenner
does.
style
Kenner.
packaging.
and that is
That don't
good.
remind
That
me
is
of
good
Kenner.
packaging. That is like collector
Great
looking
packaging. And like that's
Kenner
where
never
I
made
can vouch
boxes
for.
like that. They was always packs. They were always blisters.
All right.
Yeah, that's collector friendly packaging right there.
So here is an original Kenner alien.
Drake.
packaging.
I remember Drake.
And
He's my
here
favorite.
is Leonard's packaging.
Nothing like what you just showed
Oh,
us. There's no
spinning image. Did
similarity.
you even move the toy yet? I didn't see the toy.
Cardboard and plastic is the only thing that ties them together.
Jeez, David. Jeez. Do you,
I mean,
All
that's Kenner. Shit.
do you even have any Kenner toys? Look in the background.
Yeah, Harry, do you have any Kenner toys?
No,
No,
Do
David.
you
I
own
had
any
'em.
Kenner toys?
Past tense, I had them.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about now.
No, I do not.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Let me grab something real quick.
Be nice,
Hold on.
guys.
Hold
Be
my beer.
And watch this.
Hold my bean burrito.
He's not coming back, guys.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know it sounds good. A drink.
Okay. Hey, Kev, congrats
Take on a
to
drink.
congrats for your subscriber count, man. That's awesome. You're almost you should be
Thank you so much.
you should be hitting 5,000 by this time tomorrow, probably.
And I hope so. I just need about 30 left or so.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Very
30
well.
subs left
Very well earned.
to go.
yeah, man. I'm happy for you.
Seems like just yesterday you were hitting.
As soon as I hit it, I'm gonna retire.
And you know what's funny, Kevin? Like, I've had like a bunch of your old videos like just started to pop up on my screen recently, just random.
All right, Kevin.
Like, because I'm
Supersize
subscribed to you, of course, but like for whatever reason, like recently, a whole bunch of your like old like garage sale, videos from like 2 years ago,
garage
like,
sales.
been popping up. And man, the view counts on those garage sale videos are crazy, dude. Like, you got like 10,000, like 8,000 views on those things, or even more probably.
Phenomenal performance on those.
It is nuts, man. I was like looking at those view counts, man. I was like, hats off, man. That is crazy.
Hey, Kevin, go ahead and make me large real quick. All right. So here is the Red Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Does that not remind you of Kenner?
You know what? As soon as I saw it, I was just thinking to myself, Kenner. Like, looks like Kenner. That's how they used to do it.
Yeah. And here is the here's Drake. Card back.
It's the same
That
toy.
Yeah.
I
Dang
don't
it,
see it.
Harry.
I don't see it.
Brad, do you see it?
Dave,
Oh, Brad sees it.
Oh,
think
Brad
Harry-
knows it. He
I
knows
think
what I'm
Harry's
talking
trolling
about.
you at this point, buddy.
No, I don't see it.
I think Harry's trolling.
If I did, I would admit it, and I don't.
Look, when he moved the toy to put the carded figure, I didn't even notice that he moved it. That's how much it
You
looks.
thought the
Yeah,
Kenner
it's
was
so
still
bright,
on the screen
like, right
when
on.
he did that.
Okay,
Yeah,
now Kevin's trolling.
Tell us when you're gonna put a toy in front of it. I can't
Why
tell.
don't you show us the Kenner Queen alien, and then we'll do a real comparison.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right.
Comparison review of the original Queen.
It's comparison.
And we'll see what movie accurate is versus that.
Man, look at that.
What is that?
Exactly.
Is that from Kenner?
That's
This
the
is
Kenner Queen.
I don't have the Hive alien one, the Hive Queen. I wish I did.
The one based on the movie, yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
looks
this is
good.
the this is
It
the
is a
Queen
good
alien.
looking alien still. Amazing.
And then here's the Red Queen.
There's
This
like
is
a
the-
bunch of old chewed up Starburst that someone molded into a queen alien.
This should be the size of the Queen alien that Kenner should have released.
We love Starbursts.
They're like, what color can
Oh
we
my
make this
God.
queen? Starburst colors. So
Oh.
Damn, Harry.
So just to reiterate, is that a vintage Kenner box or is that new?
So is this the
Golly,
vintage Kenner
man.
box or is this the actual Lennar?
It would be so funny if Harry talks all this smack about Lenard, and he would be the one that would get the sponsorship.
All the
with
sponsorship.
Lenard.
I don't want
Well,
nothing to do with them. They would never choose me.
And then Harry would
Taste
be
the
like,
rainbow.
I'm gonna get you back, Harry. I'm gonna do that on purpose. I'm gonna write them an
You're
email
gonna
and
send
say
me a care package with some
I have
Lenard?
your address and everything, so I'm going
We'll
to
make it the core. If you send anything, make it the core.
No. It's gonna be my choosing.
the corpse.
I'm gonna make you
The
regret this.
corpses. Make it the corpses.
Corpses.
I'm gonna have them send you a sperm
Them
whale.
cores back in the day, it was like 5 figures on one blister for $3.
Oh, yeah.
But they only gave you like one machine gun for all 3 of them.
Why don't you ask the people in chat what they think? Does the packaging remind them of Kenner or?
Hey, the consensus can be whatever it is. I don't see it. I don't see it.
But you'll have to agree if the
I
consensus.
don't see it. Harry's not budging.
I think
I'm not.
the alien packaging is more in line with the old Kenner stuff, but the Predator stuff does look kind of look different. That's my very diplomatic answer here.
Man, look at that. That easily looks like a $20-$25 toy.
Yeah, Kevin, exactly. That is collector friendly packaging right there all day long. You can take that out of the box and put it back in there without damaging it.
But the artwork, though,
And it
does
looks
has
good.
a-
Yeah, it doesn't
Good.
look like a $10 figure. Like, I'm surprised. I cannot believe that they're selling that for $10.
Yeah, they could easily sell this for 15 to 20, and people would still buy it easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at the accessories you get with it.
Yeah.
Get the spear, the disc, reversible cannon, and a hook. What is it? Plasma bazooka, electro
It's a fair
claw,
amount of accessories. It's true.
comb stick, a smart disc, and the wrist blades.
And the colors are like better.
Harry, Kenner.
Harry's like, yes,
To me,
that
that
is.
looks like a Kenner toy.
Harry's like, yes, that is definitely a toy. That is a
That
toy.
is a toy. That is a Starburst toy.
I'm impressed they got the license. It is a feat.
Yeah.
It is something to applaud them. It's a nod for sure.
All right, so this is what we're going to do right here.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the
Play
City
game.
Hunter. Here is NECA Kenner inspired Predator.
Mhm.
So I know it's kind of like not a fair comparison because this one's still in
Yeah,
the
the
box.
sculpt of the NECA just. I mean, come on now. What are you asking me?
Does it remind you of Kenner?
Oh shit, that's Kenner. Yeah,
It's Kenner. isn't
One
it?
of those is apparently a $10 figure, and that's all I can say.
it's hard
One
to
of
tell
them-
from here.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
One of them is sculpted from plastic. The other one is sculpted from Starburst.
That's right. Somebody chewed up Starburst, made a
No, I
bowl
never
out of it.
said that about the Predator.
I cannot believe you said chewed up Starburst. Harry.
That's what it
Chewed
looks
up
like to
Starburst.
me. I'm
So
sorry. That's
everybody
what
go out
comes
to
to
your
mind.
local Walmart
They don't
and
look
buy a
bad.
I'm
chewed up
glad you
Starburst.
like it. I'm happy for you.
So you have the purple one and that one, right?
I have the
It's like-
purple one and this one.
It's
I
like
could go to
everything Harry
Sam's
is
Club
saying.
and buy a family pack of Starburst and make one too.
They're gonna make a green one later.
And make a Kenner style packaging.
I
too.
make them in all the colors: yellow, orange.
Harry ends up eating it halfway through the review. He can't
That's
finish
true.
the review.
There would be not enough material to go around. I'd have half a queen.
Unexplainably juicy.
Mm.
Mm.
Someone needs to make a Starburst boobs.
Boobs?
Boobs?
Did you say Starburst boobs?
That's what I heard.
No, booze.
That's what I heard. No, Harry, you said
Like
Starburst.
a hard seltzer.
hard
Oh.
and silly.
All right, you can make me small,
Use the word that was-
Kevin.
So, what's his face should make that Kingpin? What's his face? Steve Kingpin. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Steve
Mm-mm.
Kingpin.
He's a collector.
Oh yeah, the chef.
Yeah, he's always making like stuff
He's a chef.
that will get you high and stuff, like drinks and stuff like that.
All right, Kevin, you can make me small.
Cannabis queen alien.
Yeah, he's always making cannabis
You could smoke
infused drinks and stuff.
I'm happy you're happy with your toy stand.
I am.
It's
They're
like
Kenner inspired.
We're happy if you're happy.
We're happy that I'm happy. That's all that matters. As long as I'm happy, right?
As long as you're happy.
You keep putting up the same.
I feel
toy.
like the funds that you spend on that could be applied to more
It's
NECA,
just
which
keep
would
putting
make
that
more
Kenner
sense.
toy up there.
You're right. But you can buy 3 of those Predators for the price of 1 that a NECA would charge.
That's
Boom.
true.
that's right.
Boom.
Sometimes it's
It's all right here.
Quality over quantity, though.
It's quantity over quality. Here,
Quantity over quality.
Yes.
That's why
sometimes
Starburst come in packs of 20.
that's right.
Boom.
There you go. You make you a purple alien,
Chew it up.
yellow alien, orange.
Chew it up and make you a bulldog.
Blueberry?
Now, the one that Kevin got looks really cool. It's like blue, that alien. It's like was it a drone alien? What was the type you bought, Kevin?
It was like one was an alien and with that
Mhm.
that
The
dog.
bluish looking one or the yellow one? Which one did you get?
Oh, he
Yeah.
got the dog alien.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one that came with the dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Kev does love little figures of dogs, buddy.
Yeah. I
He
don't know what
loves
it is.
action
I just
figure
feel like
dogs.
it completes some homeostasis in my room to have a
You
little
can
bit
buy
of
those
variety.
at Tractor Supply. You know, they sell them animals at Tractor Supply.
Oh yeah. But you know what I've seen on that's pretty cool. I've thought about getting in the past is Figma makes articulated 1/12 scale horses. You get them white,
Yeah.
black, brown, but they're
Right.
like very articulated, so they're really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, people do be buying those, yeah. I'm going to need a roach for my Garrote that I have coming.
I don't buy Tractor Supply toys.
You got the McFarlane one?
Yeah, yeah. Dondi picked it up for me.
I hadn't seen those yet.
They look good. I think they look
Kev
good.
saw it in his latest hunt. I'm surprised you passed on Garrote, Kevin. You enjoyed The Witcher last year.
I did, it'll probably end up
There's
being
still time. There's still
eventually.
time. You can get you one.
I'll get it at Ross next
Yeah.
Get it
year.
at Ross for $7.
The Ross.
I wonder if
Wade-
they're gonna make any villains for Garrote. Just him, like in that.
No, there's 2 so far that I've seen. One's like a armored up guy, real thick looking dude.
Oh, he looks dope. Yeah, I need him.
He's all armored up. You've seen him?
He's from
I
the
didn't see him
Wild
at
Hunt.
store.
He's a.
I'm still looking for those Warhammer figures that McFarlane's making.
Oh, yeah.
people going nuts over that
Got
thing.
Those look cool.
Warhammer's
I
got a
wouldn't mind
big cult following.
having- So I wouldn't mind getting a
Almost
couple of
picked
those.
it up.
A lot of people that play Warhammer, they don't have money for anything else though, because it's such an expensive tabletop game. Buying the little models and shit.
That's
Queen's
true.
gonna whip you.
That Warhammer figure looks really cool, though. McFarlane.
People are digging it. It's cool looking. It stands out, which is hard for figures these days to stand out. There's so many.
I almost got it, but decided to go grab that whole series.
You see where
Unravel.
Nate's already found the Bane Build-A-Figure wave, Kevin?
Oh
did
yeah,
he?
that's what I need.
He found
Yeah, I
2
need
of them,
that.
2 of the 4.
Mine's on pre-order.
Oh, you got the whole wave coming?
Yeah,
Beautiful. You
I just
stoked?
like the Bane is cool looking.
Oh, the Bane is going to be worth the cost of admission. That Merciless character looks really good. That Hector built,
Yeah,
that thing looks sick. The paint on it and the sword.
that entire wave was in my Walmart also a couple days ago. The whole
Yeah.
wave.
Was it hard for you to pass on
Nah,
him?
and not that one. Bane, but Bane's like a classic villain. I mean, he's
Look at that. There's Bizarro. Yeah, you've seen him on your video, Kev.
Yeah.
You already have. You picked up the Mattel Bizarro when before the line ended.
yeah.
The Walgreens Bizarro.
The Walgreens Bizarro. I liked all the accessories he came with.
Mm-hmm.
I already got me a Bizarro, that DC Primal Age one.
Was that actually Bizarro, or was that?
No, that's the infected Superman.
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was Bizarro this whole time.
No,
Nope.
Joker.
no, Harry.
Infected Superman is a thing now? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got infected by the
They
Jokers.
keep
Right?
He's got to get the
changing the game in the comics, man.
He's got to get the vaccine. You're gonna
Get the vaccine.
Before you know, Robin is gonna be Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne's gonna be Robin. The way they keep changing shit.
I do like the Thomas Wayne that they had out recently.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that one as well.
Yeah, I saw that one, but I passed up on it. I don't know about these McFarlane figures. I just haven't made up my mind yet on them.
I haven't. Well, this Garrett will be my first of the new McFarlane.
Well, you know, Hector, he's all deep in.
Yeah, he
deep
went
that
in. He
McFarlane
went
figure.
all in
he's
on
got
the
a whole
DC.
bunch
He's
of
all in.
He's 100% all in.
But he did say all he wants to collect really is the metal series
Mhm.
and in the game
He's
stuff.
gonna limit himself to just those that are from that universe.
Yeah.
That's a smart plan.
But
We'll
I gotta
see if he sticks to it.
Yeah. I knew I got to get that Bane like Kevin did.
Bane is sick looking, dude. It's gonna be a.
He looks
He's
kind
a
of
big, stocky guy.
Yeah, he looks kind of very static though. Like it's not very articulate.
Reckon?
Well, I heard that
Right.
not a
doubt
lot
he
of
is.
people are happy with him because he's so bulky and he doesn't have a whole lot of range.
He's Bane. He's supposed to be bulky.
Yeah, but I mean, you're supposed to be able to move his head though. You know what I mean? Like,
Kind of like Overkill from the Spawn Wave 1 Overkill, chunky.
yeah, it just looks like a big lump. Just like a big lump.
But for the mid '90s, that toy was amazing. Sculpt. I mean,
Which one?
Overkill from Spawn Wave 1.
Oh, I thought you were
Guy's
talking
head
about-
would fly out of his chest. Was his?
I thought you were
feature.
talking about our viewer Overkill. I'm sorry, no.
No, Overkill, the character from Spawn.
I got you.
He was very, that
I
toy
remember-
right there.
Have you ever seen that video of Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane creating that character
Yeah,
with Stan Lee like commenting the
yeah,
whole time?
yes, I
I
have.
love watching that because like the
That's
whole
an
time,
interesting watch.
the whole time Stan Lee is like trolling them, like he's like
Mhm.
making fun of them essentially, and like making fun of the character that they're drawing. That's like one of my favorite videos. I highly recommend anybody watching the
I like to watch a lot
of.
of stuff McFarlane does on YouTube.
It's very hilarious.
He says whatever the fuck he wants. That's what I respect about
He
him.
does. I will respect him for that. I mean, I don't agree with the man, on a lot of things as far as his creative decisions and stuff. But he's a smart businessman all day long. I mean,
Well, he didn't get to where he is today for not being who he is.
He's
That's
a
right.
push the envelope type of guy for sure.
West Side shit right there.
Push the envelope and then burn it and then drive
One of
over
those-
it and then shoot
I
it.
dropped.
it's one of those rare, occasions where he's a phenomenal artist, but also an amazing businessman. That
Right,
usually you don't have those two things. It's usually one or the other. But
right.
that's why you see a lot of these, like creative teams, like Eastman and Laird and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Because lots of times they'll
He
have to
was
split
the
that.
Reese cup of both of those things for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Todd. He's definitely got, he's got
He
it going on.
cemented his position in the industry.
Tim, he's like, yes, the Overkill the viewer also.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
Overkill
talking
the
smack
viewer.
about you, Tim.
He had really the sculpt of Overkill.
Brad
the
was about to
viewer-
come to your defense.
Overkill the viewer sculpt was pretty phenomenal.
I think it's a big step up for Multiverse. It's a big step up from what they had.
Oh,
Yeah,
they blow
yeah,
anything out
compared
that
to
Mattel's
Mattel.
done in the past.
The Mattel
Shit,
line
yeah.
definitely was.
Yeah. Yeah, Mattel was so hit or miss, and the biggest problem was their distribution was awful.
They had a few golden eggs like King Shark, and no one to this day, King Shark Build-A-Figure from Mattel is still sells for a lot of money.
Overkill. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see like the last like 2 or 3 waves in my area of those DC
Mhm.
diverse.
Yeah.
Killer Croc,
And
Kid
their
built that
distribution
one.
was I
Killer
missed
Croc
like
builder.
a couple of those. I think that was the only wave I saw.
The
out of
Four
those last
Horsemen would
waves.
do bats for them. Mattel would pay the Four
What was the
Horsemen
other guy? The
to build their bats.
Lobo.
Yeah,
The Lobo wave would have been nice.
Four
Yeah, I
Horsemen.
never
did
saw
these.
that one.
Yeah, Lobo never made it over here.
McFarlane's
saw-
already done Lobo.
No. We were talking about the BAFF.
But
Mattel
has he
was-
though? Is he going to?
I'm sure he's gonna.
Oh,
have
I'm
to.
sure he will. He's going to have
Will
to.
they come with the bike and stuff like a set?
It's
No,
it's a money maker if he does, but
He'll probably reuse the metal
Bat cycle
Batman
that
bikes.
everyone's going nuts over right now.
That trying to take apart the.
Those aren't very
backbone.
expensive, are they? Those bat cycles.
$24.99.
I've
I guess
seen
it all depends
MM
on what-
Howard that Brad was talking about earlier, where he won that figure from. He painted up a bunch of bat cycles. Like he
yeah.
did paint apps on them. They look insane.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Nice.
He's very
Now that,
gifted
that's
artistly.
a toy collector at its finest because he's got like multiples of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy, man.
Everything.
It's like no one open, one in box. He's got 12 of each.
Yeah, literally. And more normally, all those extras he does.
Your
because he knows
man,
people
your
need
boy
them.
loves figures. There ain't no denying that.
Yeah,
It's apparent.
yeah.
Yup.
Now imagine if
Thanks for
McFarlane
that,
got
The show
Matt-
was fun.
imagine if McFarlane got the Marvel license. What kind of characters do you think we would have gotten from him from that?
Oh shit, that'd be crazy
Yep.
for him. You know, he would have nothing but Spider-Man, just like he had nothing but Batman.
Same character over and over and over.
It'd be 16 Spider-Mans and 4 other characters.
Right.
But the Spider-Mans would look cool. You can guarantee on that.
Yeah, he would have
Yep.
done like every
yeah,
Alien
suit that was
creature.
in the video game.
yeah.
every
They
suit
would
that
be
from the comics.
savage Spider-Mans for sure. Viking
would've made a-
Spider-Man.
He would have made a damn good man spider. McFarlane would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. It would have real fur and shit.
That would
From
be
a
awesome.
real Spider-Man creature.
Bird wings.
Actual
would,
real fur.
It would
He would
have.
take actual tarantula claws and put them on the
Yeah.
face and everything.
It's
These are
like
made
you
with
can't
real
sue me if
tarantula
you get
parts.
a secondary venom like hit on this.
This is actual wolf fur. That's one thing when I was looking at that the NECA Toka and Razar set. I
Yeah.
always felt that, you know, if they really wanted to get their money's worth from that set, because a
Mhm.
lot of people love Toka from that set,
Mhm.
but they
Because he's a crazy looking turtle.
but Razar is kind of like, yeah, it's great, I love it, but you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But I always thought and felt
Mhm.
that if they wanted to really do anything with
Damn, that's a
Razar,
wide ass
stand-
box, bro.
Mm-hmm. Looks
For
like
two
kid.
Telling you,
pigs,
man.
I thought that was a vehicle for a second.
oh, these are
That
toys.
thing is fat.
Is that an alien Kenner box?
That's a kidder box.
It's an
That
alien
is-
Kenner box.
That is a
See?
thick, as they say, as the kids say, that is a thick package.
It is,
Ain't nothing
It
wrong.
and it
With
reminds me
3
of
C's
Kenner.
at the end. THICCC.
Thank
Yep.
you, Harry.
This is a Kenner style box.
Yeah.
With the
I see that one. Clear.
but
as
look,
day.
it's the window packaging. Here's the window packaging and
Kenner
everything.
all over it.
all over. Anyways, but yeah, I always felt that if they wanted to make Razar really stand out, they could have added
Mhm.
like fur on the eyebrows and a
Mhm.
little bit on the side of the beard, you know, on the side of his jaws. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And the little top of the hair with this little hair. Right
Well,
there.
what did I see recently? I think it was Cincy Nerds top 10 Marvel Legends and top 10 Black Series, and he was talking about the Black Series Ewok, how they made it look like it had fur, like they sculpted the fur on that little gray Ewok.
Tebow.
Yeah, he couldn't even remember what the name was.
But yeah, him, Cheapo. Yeah, since he couldn't remember the name, he's like the little Ewok guy.
Ah,
Can't remember his
you gotta
name.
know those Ewoks' names.
Yeah.
He's like, don't know his name, but he's on
Can't
my
be a
list.
Star Wars fans if you don't know the name.
Listen, I used to live next to him.
I used to live there.
Harry Sucker.
I
Brad,
was
was
surprised
you-
that the Beskar Mando didn't make his top 5.
Brad, was you around when we were joking that if Cincy Nerd was to collect us toy collectors?
Yeah.
Is that we would be, some of us would be on top of the priority list, and some of us would
Oh,
just be
yeah.
like
Some
in the
of us would be
closet.
at Ross.
I'm a peg warmer. I'm straight up on Ollie's. I'm on the shelf, but I'm in Ollie's is where I'm
I
at.
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that conversation.
Oh man, that's a classic conversation right
They
there.
got Barbies in front of me at Ollie's right now is where I'm at.
Like Harry, I think at one time, Harry said that him and Dondi would be a 2-pack,
Yeah.
and that Kevin would be an Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
And
I want to be
then,
Sure.
a figure.
Kevin's figure would come with a bunch of little small tattoos that you'd have to lick. And
Oh, for sure.
You
he
put 'em
said
on-
lick.
Individually, yeah.
I said lick. Yes.
It's okay.
Kev was so bummed that the
We like
Motu
censoring ourselves
Fiend.
here.
He was so bummed that the Motu Fiend didn't have tattoos on his arm.
Yeah, wasn't that sad?
He drew his own tattoos on it.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own.
You should draw your own on there, Kev.
Tim says he'd be sold at Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
when
get
when
lanyard.
Cincy does his little toy room, he like, right
I
here
would,
in this corner, we got a 2-pack of Harry and Dondi.
No,
Yeah.
but Brad has a special connection to Cincy, so
I would be
Cincy
on,
have in higher regard.
I would be on the shelf at Dirt Cheap.
You would be a Leonard to him, Brad.
I would be on at Dirt Cheap. That's where I would be.
Leonard made us.
If you're dirt cheap, then I'm just something he stepped on the way in the parking lot. Too dirt cheap.
Oh, found me a Harry Sands in
Hey,
the parking lot.
sometimes you can find good things at Dirt Cheap. So
I know you have, and I know Craig has. Narc.
Oh yeah.
You gotta dig for it though. It seems like a cool place though.
I'm not selling myself short. I'm just saying,
You know where your value stands, huh?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll be at Five Below or something.
90% off.
I think we
What
should
we got
call
going
it.
on
We're
in the
like
chat,
at 2
Kevin?
hours. How much more gas you got in the tank, Kev? What do y'all want to do?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Really?
Good to go, huh? You ready to go on for
Well, we
another
had
3 hours? Huh?
We had a good. You guys showed off some of your new stuff. I showed off some of my old vintage stuff. We almost kind of like swap places there. You guys are normally showing off the old stuff, and I show off new stuff. So
Yeah. We had a little debate on the Kenner packaging and stuff, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Time.
Still can't
There is
tell.
no debate.
yeah, we did. I think you and
There is no
Harry's
debate.
like, no.
It's not Kenner.
it's not. No, it's Starburst.
It's Leonard.
They're edible figures.
Kenner did make all the movie license shit though.
You can
for
literally
sure.
eat them. You can literally eat Leonard figures, is what Harry said.
They're delicious. But for
Mhm.
diabetic, you need
Take
to
a bite out of that queen and tell me if it's not a strawberry starburst.
Okay.
That sounds delicious.
Wait a minute, is your copay good on your dental plan before you do this?
Okay, all right.
So,
Okay. right.
I guess that's about it. Unless anybody has anything else they want to show or talk
No.
about some movies, like what have y'all been watching lately?
Disenchantment season 3. Can't recommend it enough.
That and
My
Wonder
favorite thing on TV right now.
Now,
I did finish season 2 of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, so that was really good stuff right there.
So what are you moving on to now, David? Now that you've watched that,
I don't know yet.
haven't made that decision yet.
Haven't made that decision yet, but I do highly recommend that show because if you've seen the movies, Camp Cretaceous actually takes place during the events of the movies of both films.
Okay.
You could tell which part where the movie takes place and where the campers or kids are doing. So simultaneously, they are in the same predicament at the same time. You know,
I was hoping
was
that
the-
that thing they did on YouTube with the live action stuff, where that family's camping and then like a Allosaurus attacks them in the camper and stuff.
I'm pretty sure they'll tie that in eventually.
I was hoping that was going to be like a reoccurring thing.
No, it's just a short that they just did.
Too bad.
What was the?
I don't know.
The Battle of something. What was it?
Battle of Big Rock.
Yeah, that's it.
Battle at Big Rock.
Right.
The what was the last movie? Oblivion? Is that what it's called? What's it called?
Dominion. I mean,
Dominion. No, that's
Dominion is the last one. The last one was Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
That's a good movie.
Is
That
Dominion
movie
coming
still
out
holds
this year?
I didn't.
up. No, next year because of COVID. It was supposed to be this year.
I didn't really like
Fucking COVID.
the second movie, but I am intrigued. Like, how the hell are they going to wrap this up? You know, with that ending that they did. It's like, I didn't really like the second movie, but now I want to see the third movie just because it's like,
You
how
didn't
the hell
like
did they
it?
get out of this? Nah, I thought it was kind of dumb. But I mean,
You
like,
liked the
So
first
here's
one
the,
more than the second one.
I did like the. I
They
did
can
like
hear
the-
us.
But like,
Blasphemy.
I'm just wondering what they're gonna do to like kind of. I kind of feel like they painted themselves to a corner with that second movie. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, how do they get out of this one? You know, that sort of a thing. So
Well, they're all over the nation.
so I'm definitely intrigued. I mean, I'll definitely watch the third movie for sure.
Life after dinosaurs being free now in the United States.
They got me.
So here's the Allosaurus and the Pseudoceratops that was featured in the Battle at Big Rock.
They look like Kenner.
No, those
Yes.
are. Oh, those are Kenneth.
No, these are Mattels. These are the
Why did you say
dinosaurs
yes?
that were in that.
Man. Guys,
Just to bug with you, Harry. Just to mess
they
with
just-
you.
they just don't know, man. Look at those. Look at his arms. That's fun.
Yeah. Ah.
That's fun, man. See,
There
I
are
don't have
no
any of
strings
those.
on me.
I don't have any of those dinosaur toys, Dave. They look fun.
Ultron?
Yeah, those look fun.
Oh yeah. That's why I collect them because they're fun. It's fun to have fun. You just got to know how.
Yeah,
Harry.
Can inspired or not.
It's like Harry don't even care about all those Kenners. I think I'm gonna buy some more Kenners this year.
Should. Love Kenner. Look what's behind me. But I do need there are some things that do need to complete as far as my Kenner collection goes that I need to work on towards this year. 'Cause I do need to get the Trimerian for the Waterworld line. That's the last piece I need. And I do need to get a Cardiff clan leader. Justin did mention that in the comments at the time in the beginning of the stream that he was helping me out, try to find a carded clan leader so I can fill that hole that's on the wall. And I do need a loose stealth predator. That Melloway, the clear predator that they did for as a Melloway. And I need the Blade Fighter. That's for that collection. And then as far as the aliens go, for the alien line, I do need to get the Hive, Queen Hive playset, and a couple more aliens, and I should be caught up on that. And then, you know, you got the KB exclusive ones and the Hive Wars one and all that stuff. So got quite a ways to go to complete the Alien Predator line. And then for the Terminator side of things, all I need is that bio regenerator flesh playset thing. And I'll be good on that. You know. So I got a few things to go as far as that goes on that side of town. As far as the Kenner collection goes. So they're all can be attainable.
I can't wait to get my Hollywood Hogan. That's what I'm waiting for.
That's your newest one coming in.
Not until February.
Are you going to get the other Ultimate Hogan edition, the black, the red and yellow one, the '80s version that they're supposed to?
If they announce it, I don't know if I can double up on them. If I get them as Hollywood, I would have preferred red and yellow, but this one came out first, so I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
There's too many other wrestlers I need. I can't double up on guys.
People don't understand our pain. Yeah, maybe they're
It
out
is a
there
pain.
in a
I
flood,
like to have
but they don't know.
representation of everybody before I start doing doubles on things. I like to.
Yep.
What do y'all think about Cesaro? Everyone, they're trying to build him up like he's gonna have a run at the belt, possibly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I will believe it when I see it.
He's been a hard worker for the last however many
dudes.
years.
He's been reliable. Like you say, he walks around and
They're building him up as the Royal Rumble winner. A lot of people are predicting.
I like him.
We'll see.
I like that guy.
I don't know
I'll
who that
believe
is.
it when I see it.
I've been
they've done
enjoying
that-
some AEW lately. Dynamite.
I haven't.
Why not?
Mm,
I think they've
They gotta-
really have a lot of really good tag team chemistry going on
Mm-hmm.
in the AEW.
Mm-hmm. People are enjoying the whole crossover with Impact. Are you into that?
I do like seeing because I was recently, I mean a few years ago, I was watching that NWA, but
Mhm.
I could only watch it through YouTube, so I was always watching it. And their belts are crossing over into AEW,
Mm-hmm.
so you see their actual talent. Like the female champion is now she's on AEW, but she's still the female champ. Her belt is
Oh,
still
NWA. She still has that strap.
yeah. I forget what her name is. Rosa.
It's like the old territories days, the crossing over thing.
Right.
yeah.
And they had that guy Eddie Kingston now.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching him and his crew like a couple of years before, whenever the NWA
Right.
started, he was one of the characters over there. So now he's crossed over into some of the main stories.
He did an interview on what's their name? The Dean Ambrose's wife's podcast. He interviewed with her, and he did say that he almost signed with WWE to join NXT before he went to AEW, but ultimately his mom talked him out of it. He's like, "No, don't sign with WWE," and he was like, "Why?"
Who you
So
talking
he
about,
went-
Hobbs?
Yeah, so he went ahead and he explained as to why she didn't feel like that was a good move, and so, and at the end of the day, he was like, "Oh, well, that's my mom. She's correct." So that's why I joined AEW. So,
Don't chew my headphones.
but I've been enjoying the NXT as of late. I've been watching their weekly programs and stuff, and I like what
That's
they're
where
doing.
you've been getting your wrestling fix, is NXT.
Yep. And I still watch highlights for SmackDown and Raw.
So, Undisputed Era, they're like baby faces now? They're not heels?
Yeah, pretty much. So now next week, Finn
McAfee
Balor.
and his gang of thugs, they're healed.
Yes, there's still Pete Dunne's entering a feud with Finn Balor for the belt,
Mm-hmm.
and so now next week, Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly are going to be a team to take on the tag champions Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. So,
Those guys are so unmarkable, those current tag champions.
Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan.
Yeah, they just have no personality to them. They're fucking generic as fuck.
I hate those guys.
I hate them.
Pretty much
I hate those
describes
guys.
us to a T.
Brad's like, who the fuck is Oni Lorcan?
I watched the episode of Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling recently. Does that count?
LOL.
Hell yeah, of course that counts.
Rockin'
watch that.
wrestling.
I used to watch that when I was little.
We all did, bud.
We all
Fun-
did, yeah.
It was a fun show.
Kev was on it.
I didn't realize that the guy who did Junkyard Dog's voice was Uncle Phil, the guy that played Uncle
Yeah.
Phil.
Oh, really? Shredder.
He also did Shredder, you know. Because I immediately recognized his voice. I was like, I know that voice from somewhere, and then I looked it
He
up.
was
I'm
the
like, oh,
junkyard
yeah,
dog on that show, not the
Yeah.
actual junkyard dog.
James Avery. Yeah, a lot of the I think Brad Garrett did Hulk Hogan's voice. Like all the
I always thought it was the wrestlers did their voices.
all the cartoon voices were done by like voice actors. But,
Voice actors.
I mean, occasionally, you know, they'd have the live action segments with the real wrestlers on there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they would have other actors do.
Interesting.
I think some of the wrestlers may have done. I think
I think
I
the
don't
only
think I would
person
be
that
able to
actually
watch
did,
it now. It'd be too cringe for me. I wouldn't be able
I
to.
think Lou Albano is the only one that actually did his
Roddy,
actual voice.
Piper.
Yeah, he may have done his. I think Roddy Piper may have done his own voice too. I think some of them did their voices, but yeah, other ones were had voiceovers.
Old Piper sounded like a cartoon all the time.
Mhm.
So
I did like him. He was kind of crazy.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
he deserves an ultimate, don't you think, Fluker? Roddy?
Oh heck yeah, if they do. I'll buy it.
What would you expect, accessory-wise, if he gets the ultimate treatment?
You already know he's going to get a cloth goods cape or the kilt.
The Hot Rod T-shirt.
The hot rod T-shirt should be like
skirt.
The jacket.
skirt.
The skirt is removable, or is the skirt molded
Yeah.
to the?
It should be removable. You know, it's a display option. You should be able
Mm-hmm.
to have removable kilt
Bagpipe.
and shirt,
Bagpipe.
bagpipe, and maybe a coconut. Gotta come with a coconut.
Some nachos.
A microphone. He's got to have a microphone because he was
Microphone?
always trash talking.
Yeah. So.
Sunglasses. Oh no, that was They Live. I'm sorry. Dave gets it. Dave gets me. You guys don't.
Oh, Kenner knows what's up.
Old Kenner knows what's up.
Oh, Kenner Dave.
Kenner Dave.
That's
That
like
should be your
instead of-
Gmail address. OldKinnerDave@gmail.com.
Instead of get her done, it's Kenner Dave. Sorry.
Kenner Dave.
There is this one fucker who watches my videos, Blockbuster videos.
Yeah.
I will have to give him
Because he was.
credit. Does Brad
Yeah,
know
he
that
actually did.
story?
He goes.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
actually.
You know that story with
Yeah.
Tucker Hart shouting out Dave in the
Tell that
most
story every
incorrect
week.
way possible.
Blockbuster videos. I was like
Yeah.
the first person that actually stuck with his channel since he made all that furniture and stuff, you know, and watched all his videos from day one ish, and I think he was proud of that. So he still messages me every once in a while
Really?
on Instagram. Yeah, every once in a while, not a lot.
He slides into your DMs, old Kenner Dave.
He's out there living his best life, you know. He's not letting the Rona stop him. That's why you don't see him on
He's an
YouTube.
anti-masker.
Probably. I mean, if he's out doing the things that he's doing now, then I'm pretty sure. You know. But hey, to each their own, right?
Amen. And a women.
Well, I think that's about it, guys.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. I watched, what have we been watching? We watched all the Wicks.
The
again
Wicks.
this week. And I've been watching Justice League Dark Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have to see that, Kevin. I have that on Blu-ray. I have yet to watch it though. That's kind of like the end game to like the DC universe animated universe that's been going on for like the past like
they kind of tie it all together.
Yeah, it's been going on for like the past 10, 15 years or whatever.
It's awesome that you see clips of from like the Paradox and from all of them.
Yeah.
This one kind of answers a lot of stuff to all those kind of like closure. It's really good.
Yeah, I have to,
the Harley Quinn show on
HBO
Max. Does anyone watch that?
I'm still behind on my. Which one?
The Harley Quinn animated series that's on HBO Max.
Oh, I started watching that, Harry.
What do you think so far?
And I think I watched the first episode, and
think it has any
it was
promise
better
to
than
it,
I liked it better than I thought it would. I put it
you expected worse. So.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of people saying that they were trying to like be too vulgar and kind of like over the top or whatever.
Over sexualized.
But I kind of felt that like it was like it rode that line like perfectly, like because I've seen those animated movies where they just sort of like go for shock and just do cussing and bad language and stuff just for the heck of it, or just for the sake of it, But this actually feels like because it's mostly villains. The fact that they're all bad guys, it would make sense that they're all kind of like they would be like that. But yeah, I mean, I like the first. I laughed. There were some funny parts in it. So I'm gonna keep watching it. I just keep forgetting about it. Like I forget that it's on HBO Max.
The one I really liked with that Young Justice.
Yeah, that's
A
another
lot of people love that.
I think I'm a season behind on it, but
a lot of people love that.
Yeah,
that's a big
I never
cult
did
following.
watch that show, but man, it's gotten rave reviews. I just I never got.
People really swear by that one.
Yeah.
Young Justice. They say they pulled the plug on it too soon.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Time to go. Dave's back.
Speaking of pulling the plug.
Speaking of pulling the plug.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take a trip down to Movie Trading Company here in a little bit.
All right, I'll be there. Just wait for me. I'm on my way.
All right, then. I'll meet you up there.
Do they close in the next 3 hours?
Yeah, they actually only do 8 hours, and that's it. They don't do. They don't open late.
One of these
anymore.
days,
they usually open like about.
One of these days, I'll be able to make it back over to Dallas. One of these days.
Bring that Sherwood Forest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we got some kind of deal on that.
Yeah, hopefully by that time comes up, we'll set on close the deal on that thing.
We'll start the bidding at $500.
Okay, that's good.
You and Kev can go in a bidding war with that.
Kevin makes the money, I don't, so I think he can. I think he'll win out on that one.
How much? $500?
Yeah.
I'll check my fat shorts and see if it's in there. I probably have some. Probably have that money hidden away. Yeah.
Man,
fat shorts. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Everybody has their stretchy stuff.
Well, if maybe you could sell your Scare Glow and something else.
For what?
Hey, you got to give up something in order to gain something.
That
right?
was his reward for going to New York. He can't sell
Huh?
that.
No, no, you don't.
Huh?
I agree.
Oh. Why you always go against me?
See,
It's okay.
Fluker knows best.
Flicker knows best. That's a YouTube channel right there.
There you go. I've always thought about changing my YouTube channel for a while. I thought about it. I didn't say I was going to, but I decided, just to go ahead and keep it as is. But I do
He's
need
gonna
a new
put a
banner.
line
And,
through it. It's just gonna say Leonard, same as Kenner.
What do you
That's
have
right.
what ideas did you have if you would have changed it?
I have no idea, but
One man Kenner show.
there you
Dave's
go.
House of Horror.
No, that's too generic.
I like Dave's House of Horror.
Oh, Kenner Dave.
Dave's Toy Biz and Kenner Emporium.
Yes.
I don't hate it.
Emporium is a good name. Is a good word.
Yeah.
It is
It's very underrated.
Emporium.
It's
that needs to be
easier.
used more often.
I can sit here and prattle off other people's YouTube channel names all day long, but when
can't
it comes
think
to
of one for-
naming my own stuff, I just can't do it. It took me forever to come up with one.
You came up with a good one. Yours has got a hook to it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's very
It took me
memorable.
forever to come up with it.
I still want you to draw us this cartoon
So
for free.
yeah, I do need a.
I
I
ain't
do need
paying
to
for
do.
Keep waiting there, Harry. Keep waiting.
Dave
I
needs
do-
to look like John Hammond.
I stopped drawing.
And you
for
guys
free
have to
years
pick
ago.
what character. I guess I'll be Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin cosplaying as Han Solo, and Kevin would have to be Motu inspired.
That's great. Aiden.
Like Ram Man or something.
No,
I
you
guess
have
I'd
to
have
be
to be,
He-Man, bro.
I guess
I
I'd
can
have
see-
to. I guess
Yeah,
I'd
you
have
need
to
to
be
have the loincloth and everything.
I could be a Simpsons character or something. Maybe.
There you go.
Yes, you need to be Simpson. That's
You gotta.
perfect.
You gotta.
Dave's
got to
be John Hammond for sure.
But
Hello, John.
yeah.
Hello,
as soon as we find
Hello,
somebody
John.
that'll,
Hello, John.
somebody that'll draw for free, we can do that.
Hello, John.
John, that hurts.
Here, prick my finger. Oh, John, that hurts.
See if he's beat.
But yeah, I do need to change my my YouTube banner and profile.
Get Brad to do it. It's worth it.
It's
It's very affordable. It's cheaper than everything you spend on darn toys.
damn, Brad. He's calling you cheap.
I work
You
for
that
toys.
cheap?
I didn't say cheap. I said it's affordable. It's very price effective.
So am I going to get a NECA
Dave-
quality
Dave-
or a Leonard quality?
Dave, he wants me to do free illustrations. Yeah, he's calling me cheap.
You should be able to make us cartoons for free.
Oh.
Can't you like program
You gotta
your
get his
iPad to
This
do
is-
it without you?
This is one of those discussions that we have off camera.
Draw us those cartoons for free. I'm asking in front of the world.
Because you,
what
Harry,
is-
you
what
forgot. You got it. Brad's got to get his lawyers involved in everything.
What are the people in the comments?
If I get 3 people to agree in the comments, you have to do it.
Shit, we have to have 3 people to.
They're
And
we
we
have to have 3 people
"That is
first.
wrong."
That's why I put such an achievable
Yeah,
amount.
3 people watching.
good.
We have 1 person watching.
We may have exactly 3 people. One is not even watching. 2 of you.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
What side?
Looks like we're not getting cartoons, boys. From the cartoonist that we know.
I'll draw you some cartoons.
You gonna draw us, Kevin?
Yeah.
We should all draw us and then turn it in, and then you reveal on camera everyone's version of us.
It'd be fun.
How do you even fucking draw on a computer? What app does that?
I don't know.
Photoshop.
It sounds too hard already.
I can't even do that. I'm lucky to make a fucking thumbnail, and they're not even that great. So,
But
Yes,
you have
they're
them.
nice.
They're not
Yeah,
great,
at least
but
I
you
have-
have them is the point.
right,
So you've grown
Yeah.
as
by
a
a
tuber.
hair. I'll get on y'all's level one day once I buy a laptop or something.
If you had a laptop, you'd be dangerous. You'd be like 5,000 subs right now.
Easy.
Got to make up a Kenner theme music.
If you had a laptop, man, shit, sperm whales would be subscribing to you.
It'd be so good. Sperm whales.
Oh, everybody's
Okay.
breaking in and out. I guess we better go ahead and call this up.
Yeah, it's kind of, we're starting to get loopy. It's time to end it, Kev.
Yeah. Y'all are all crazy.
We start saying things we can't take back.
Yep.
All right.
I was going to say something, but never mind.
No, just don't. Just don't.
No.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a lovely evening. Oh shit, Dave don't give a shit.
David he bounced.
Dave just flipped us all off.
Literal.
He went Kenner on us. He went
Yeah.
Dementi on us.
He went Kenner out of business.